We got all I see is rustic outdoors and tails up.
Yeah, I only see you two. No, y'all are good. Y'all okay?
I could see you guys. How do I fix that?
Huh? I just see you two.
Let me see here. See if I've done something that I ain't supposed to be doing. Okay. Now what do you see?
I still see that rustic outdoors, tails
Yeah.
up. Uh,
Oh,
how'd you get that up there?
Hey, there's
I have
Brokeback
no.
Bob, Gray Wolf.
There you go. Now we
There
good.
you go. Yep.
Hey,
All right. Let's get back over here to the comment
Hey,
side.
the last
broke
channel.
back, Bob.
MLW Fishing Man. Welcome, welcome. There's
Gray Wolf.
Baraka.
The Bubaloo, Gray
Welcome.
Wolf.
Oh,
Hooraka.
Here,
How you
here we
doing?
go.
MLW.
hello, hello. Let's see who we all got here.
Let's see what's up, what's up, what's up.
Hey, what's up, man?
How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Hey, what's up, Jamie?
Not a whole lot to it. Been
Now I
ripping
want to make an
poles out.
announcement quick. I'm sorry, guys, but I want to make an announcement right quick. I know that the thumbnail said that Shireena from Keeping It Real and Laughing Cats Fish and Thomas was supposed to be on the night, but they messaged me earlier and said they had some family matters they have to go take care of, and it was an emergency. So I said family comes first always. Take care of the family. We'll catch you again later on down the road, and I hope and pray everything comes out all right for your family.
Yeah.
What? Hey Anna. Uh, Fancy Pants Jamie. Look at Babaloo.
Actually, I got him on right now.
There's Boo
There's
Rockin' and
Jay,
JD. Welcome in. Welcome in.
JD.
Yeah, I'm sorry about uh, they couldn't make it, but it was beyond their means. They had no choice. So, all we can do is just pray and hope everything is well. Uh, they didn't go into details, and I didn't ask. I just want them to take care of their family and wish them all the best and hope nothing's really serious
Yep.
wrong.
That's it.
Uh,
But still, I
so
mean, if we have
tonight,
any moderators, though, if we do have any moderators, if they can just drop the link to their channel, that'd be pretty nice, please. To
yes,
Laughing Cat and Trina's keeping it real.
yep, and if you see them, just pray for them. Hope everything's all right. And so tonight we're having what's called just a free for all chat. Welcome Jamie from Carolina Real Screamers up here,
Yep.
and nice cool guy, the Hawaiian fisherman up here, and my partner. Where's he at? Down there, corner right there.
How you doing,
Patchy.
CVA?
CVA.
Uh, Yeah, it's like my partner said, if you drop Sharina's Keeping It Real and Laughing Cats Fishing's link down there, we really appreciate that and keep them
Yes,
in your
please.
prayers. All
But if we
right,
do have
Jamie.
anybody, I do want to see somebody new. I told Russick I want to see somebody new come up and chat tonight.
Yep.
Somebody new, a new face, somebody we have not met. And we
Yep.
gotta get up here.
Apache's working on that. If he comes in, we'll drop the link for him. All Apache's got to do is tell me who it is, and we'll holler at him, tell him he wants to come up. CVA. But we got somebody new on the show. They ain't never been on the show. Right there. Looks like he's froze up, don't it?
Yeah, he's froze
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he's froze up. He'll go off. He'll come back in. I'll let him back in. Yep, there he goes. And he said he was having computer problems.
Yeah.
It's this weather, man. I mean, look at me. I just froze up. Look at I just froze
That's a
up.
screenshot right there. Let's see.
I've got people sending me tons of messages, and
Yeah.
that's kind of at the phone up. So I'll be right back. Let me go out and come back in.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I was gonna say, there you go. Yeah. Laugh channel. If you want to get up here, man, go ahead. Last time me and you talked through, whenever we emailed each other, I know you were a little busy. Your schedule was just like mine, hectic, crazy. I mean, shoot, I was even late trying to get here to the live. So, you're, I'll go ahead and I'll tell my over here to put the link. Where at? Lance, how you been? You been doing any fishing?
Nope. Nope. We
Was you
went,
one of the ones that got snow too?
huh?
Was you one of the ones that got snow?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little flurry from the mountains just because the wind is so crazy. But other than that, nah.
No, we didn't make it out this weekend.
Yeah.
All I know is this needs to warm up now. Good
There we
thing
go.
is, down south, man, southern part, southern part of the state, the rivers are ice is starting to break, so that's a good thing.
All right. Hey,
Yes.
see, yeah,
Northwest
bro,
Missouri.
Mom said we had 7 inches in northwest Missouri. Oh yeah.
We've only had 2 here, and it melted the next day. So
Hey, Rustic, I do got somebody that wants to come up that been trying to come up for a while. They're right there in chat.
laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
Hey,
snow last night, but
let's see if I
it
can
wasn't
post a
much.
link down in there.
Okay. I'm listening.
The
I'm
neighbors,
listening there, Lance. I'm listening.
the neighbors across the street, man, that guy shoveled his sidewalk. I left ours. It's all gone now.
Yeah. There's
Hey,
Downey.
down east, what's going on?
PA
What's up,
Trout
Downey?
Slayer. What's up, PA? PA Trout Slayer. Let me see if I can get my mount steadied up.
Hey, welcome back, Sammy. Rebecca.
You gotta love computers, man.
Oh yeah.
I know we
No,
sent her
man.
talking
No,
to
Calling a
you.
woman to
Then we
fix the computer.
yeah, we sent her talking to you, then we realized you was froze up like this.
I was like, he's just sitting still. He's just
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I got your message that you just have computer problems and stuff, and we hope we get that lined out. I told him, I said, it's got to be this weather, man.
Something's going on.
oh yeah.
yeah. It's been kind of like this off and on all day, so they ain't no telling.
Hey, Wharfdale, welcome in.
Oh, don't
Those
worry,
are
it's
just-
already expected. Every time we usually try to have somebody, we have a lot of technical difficulties. I mean, poor Goose, man. I mean, he tried like 3 different mics and we still couldn't hear him. I mean, it's. So when you come to this channel, you
Yeah.
better be prepared. It's going to
That's
test you.
right.
It's going to test you.
Well, the last channel, I posted the link in the room. There on the chat. If you want to come up, all you got to do
Yeah.
is click on it. We'll bring you up, and we don't mind. We'll put you in the center of the screen, and we'll all interview you.
Yep.
That's it.
Wharfdale Fishing. Hello, hello.
What's up, broke
Hey,
back?
Chester Victory, what's going on? Hey, Lashes.
Yeah.
Hey, so what was you doing to your boat there, Jamie?
We
Oh my
we've
gosh.
we've been
Late
getting
fishing journey.
ready for this week's big tournament down in Santee. We put some new rod holders on the front that hold 12 rods that sits in your pedestal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got all that fixed up, got it washed up, put some new decals, some of the Carolina Lake Weight decals on it. So we've been
Nice.
washing the truck. We've been rigging poles all day. So
What have we not done?
I'm
You're
holy
getting ready
crap.
for that tournament.
Now I did no. Rebecca did say she was going to go ahead and wrap up the wrap the back. Did that happen today?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're still figuring out a good.
Don't tease me
spot.
like that. I've been waiting for that.
It's gonna happen.
I've been waiting.
Hey,
All right,
Rattle Trap.
let's see.
Hey,
Rattle
Trout.
Trap. There's Chester Victory. Hello, welcome.
We got Big Matt in the house.
what's up? What's up?
Art and Adventure with Mother Trucker Tasha. Hey yo.
I got my grandbaby with me. Got some cookie opener or something.
I get that all the time when Rebecca eats beside me. She be slinging food all over me.
I got my daughter and my kids came over today, so we cooked a big dinner and stuff. And I was holding my grandbaby, and she's teething real bad. So we got these special cookies she eats, and I was holding her, and she just slobbered all over. I didn't notice it till now.
Steven?
We used to
Hey,
get
Steven
Steven.
the reseller. Hello.
those little rings and put them in the freezer, so when they get froze, you take them out, and it feels good on their gums when they
Yeah.
start their teeth.
But I think that's old school.
Hey,
I
she
think
don't-
that's
It still works. It still works.
She likes them.
Yeah.
She likes these certain kind of cookies, man. They're long and skinny. They're about like that size, and she likes gnawing on them. So you give her something
There you
cold,
go.
she don't want it.
Man.
we would give ours a leg bone here. Gnaw on that.
Yep. Hey, if y'all would, you can drop Lance McCoo guys link in the chat, and if you've got his link to the Jules bait with his promo code on it,
Yep.
drop that in there for him too as well, please. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. JD.
Yeah, I tried typing
JD's a
about
good
what
guy.
I was talking about Lance's Jules bait on somebody else's live earlier, and whenever I typed it in, my autocorrect wanted to go ahead and type it in as like Jules. It don't spell it's Jewel. It's mine spelled a different way. So make sure you type it right, dude, because if you try to look it
I
up,
know mine did that one day. I was typing it in for him in a room for somebody. They said, "Well, what is it?" I typed it in, and it said jewelry stink bait. And they said, "Well, we never heard of jewelry stink bait." Come with
yeah, I'm
diamonds."
like, well,
No, wait, I'm sorry. Autocorrect got it.
Oh,
Laugh
Yeah.
Channel said, "I'm back." All right, well, we'll go ahead and pull you up here in a little bit. We got Fat Boy Eric Fishing. Hello, welcome. Nikki Hardman. Hello.
Yep.
Steven
Hey,
the
Carol.
reseller said I'm gonna change my name soon. I mean, you can leave your name the way it is. That's fine with us.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to change your name. Small Water
Who's gonna
Charters.
change his
Hello.
name?
Yeah, he's gonna change his name. I mean, that's fine with us.
Who's gonna change his name?
Steven the reseller.
He's been talking about that, doing a name
Yeah.
change on a deal. Outdoors with
Yeah.
Big Matt. What you doing, brother? Hey, there's Mr. Chris Davis.
Yep, Chris Davis.
Welcome in,
Hello.
everybody.
I've seen him all day.
Some of y'all that wasn't in earlier, Miss Shireena, Keeping It Real, and Laughing Cats Fishing Thomas, they had some family matters to take care of, and they wouldn't be able to come up tonight. So we're going to get with them at another date and bring them on because, like always, especially on here, that family comes first no matter what.
That's
That's it.
right.
So we wish them well and hope nothing's bad. And, just keep them in your thoughts and prayers there. Make sure everything's all good.
Yep.
Oh, so you got
Welcome,
some tournaments coming up here pretty soon, don't you, Jamie?
Yeah,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
one. We're gonna be leaving out for Santee Wednesday. We'll be down there until Sunday, fishing the big cat brawl, and then we
Yeah.
got several coming up. We're gonna start our tournaments on the rivers real soon, so we're gonna be starting those also this month. Also,
Now, when you say this month, what
Good deal.
month? In case the people want to watch out for that.
we're gonna be Santee. We're gonna be finishing up our
Santee, we're gonna finish it up next month, right? In April.
March.
Is it March?
Yeah, yep. March, we're gonna be doing our last one in Santee, and then April we're gonna be starting our rivers. So we'll be back on the river, starting fishing those on the tournaments.
Oh, Chris, this first I've heard of this. I didn't know that
Really?
his wife passed away.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Uh,
a couple days. That was a few days ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen him. I think it was this morning or last night, and nobody
Yeah.
said nothing about it. I didn't even know. And this first I've heard of it. Now, keep his family in their thoughts and prayers. I know, he misses her.
we will definitely keep you in our prayers for sure, my friend.
Yes.
But
Uh,
hold on, we got a chat
Lance.
blowing up. Chat is blowing
Oh
up.
yeah. It's moving. There's Miss Tasha. Hey, Lance, when are you going fishing, buddy?
Not even sure, man.
That's what I was asking him. I was like, "You been fishing?" He said, "No." I was like, "Not even
Last
catching
time
fish."
we went fishing was last Friday.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was supposed to went this morning, wasn't you?
Yesterday. We were supposed to go yesterday afternoon, actually.
Yeah.
But my buddy had something come up, so we went ahead and canceled that.
Evan's
Did
fishing.
he drop the poles off?
No. Plus, it was cold, man, yesterday. It was like below zero, so.
Whoa.
Nippy Lou.
Yeah, I think it was like negative 11 with the wind chill.
Oh my gosh, I thought 60 was cold.
I know it's been cool here all day long, and that wind's been blowing hard out there all day.
Yeah. Been blowing hard over here. Crazy.
And so I went with the wife. We went uptown and stuff, done some grocery shopping. She goes, "Were you going fishing today?" And I said,
Nope.
It's cold out there.
I think this is the first weekend we've missed fishing, and
Yeah, we don't know what to do with ourselves. I told him, I said, "Well, we got everything done mostly. Let's go fishing." Then I was like, "Oh no, too late. Too late."
Yeah. Having
Hey,
withdrawn.
Nippy, welcome in, Nippy. I know it's supposed to warm up here some too, but we're supposed to get either rain Tuesday or Wednesday. Then it's supposed to rain again Friday or Saturday. I don't remember which, but we're supposed to get some more days.
Chris Davis said 80 degrees in Texas tomorrow.
Wow.
No.
That's nice.
That's where we need to be.
Yeah, we hand you some salt rubbing our wounds. I'll give you some salt to rubbing our wounds.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I think my pops is watching. He's in Florida right now. I'm not sure if he's watching somewhere, but he's in Florida right now, and they're the same way. They're high upper like 70s, and I'm like, what the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt said it's going to be a good day tomorrow, and Chris said, "I'm going fishing."
There you go.
But whenever you go live, we'll be watching.
Whenever y'all Carolina Root Screamers talk about I write it down, so I'll be remembering next month. I'll be asking you how everything's going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got a full schedule coming up for sure. We really gonna be hitting the rivers because that's what we love. We love the rivers and stuff, but the lake we starting to get to know the lakes better, but the rivers
Santee's just a beast in itself,
Yeah.
And with our tournament coming up, we're constantly watching that weather to see what that weather is going to do because it all plays in where we can fish. You get out there and you can get some big waves. So we're watching the weather like crazy and changing every day where we're going to fish. What we need from A to Z. What are we doing?
Yeah, we've got about
Yeah.
We got about 10 different game plans that we been out on the boat, sitting out there marking things on the GPS, on the depth finder, on our phones, and just we taking this one real serious. I mean, there's a lot of boats, a lot of money on the line. Mad Cats, of course, is one of it. So we got to show something.
Now, for anybody that doesn't know, Santee, I mean, you can like literally walk across. I mean, it's real shallow waters there. I've always heard it's real shallow waters.
On the edges, you can get up to some good 60-foot holes,
Yeah.
towards that.
Yeah.
It's a lake that you can't play with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's what a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people don't know about it, but I mean, if you do, go do your research. I mean, I'm telling you, there's some nice places there.
If you've never been on Santee, you better talk to somebody before you go there because you can get yourself in a mess very, very quickly. It's a big lake.
Come July, I'll be talking to y'all. So
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Me and the wife, we're talking about that every single day, man, because I'm pumped up and I'm looking forward to it because I love that area down there. That's the first time I ever went was last year and I fell in love with it. And I told her, I said, I've seen the beachfront now. I want to see the inland, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, I've got some great people that's going to show me how to do it and what they do and stuff. I said, I can't wait to go.
It's so funny when he introduced me to Santee. I always wanted to go and I never fished it. This was what 5-6 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I went probably 4 times straight in a row and I kept saying, I'll never go back. I hate that place. I'll never go back. And now I just love it.
Did you read that? Did you read that? Did you read what Boo Rocca put down there?
The what?
Said, I can't find Serena's channel rustic. I think they pulled her off my list.
See, I tried looking for it and I couldn't find it. YouTube even said that it wasn't there. Because I even went to Avid's channel went at the Lady Anglers and tried clicking links from there. Nothing. I couldn't find it either. So
I'll find it.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I could find Laughing Cats.
Yeah, I could find
Thomas's page, but I cannot find her.
Because I was subbed to Serena's page, so I don't know. Quiet Man Curtis.
I don't know either.
How you doing, Quiet Man?
Quiet Man Curtis.
Now, in the house.
Because I know we got a few new people in here. I'm telling you. I know Chris Davis is new. I've seen him today, and he's been hooking up with some new people. Do y'all want to go ahead and tell a little bit about yourselves? Like Carolina Real Screamers, where are you from? Located? Your waters?
Well, we're from South Carolina, right here close to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Of course, we go by Carolina Real Screamers. I'm Jamie. This is my better half, Rebecca.
There you go.
We basically, our home waters are basically the intercoastal waterway and what they call the Waccamaw River. That's basically our home waters in the Big PD River. That's local right here close to where we are. We grew up fishing, a lot of the river tournaments here locally. We got down into Santee, which is down towards Charleston. Started fishing up on the lake and just pretty well growing from there.
There you
go. But just ordinary people love to have a good time. If you've ever checked our channel out, we hope that you definitely have a good time. We like laughing. I mean, we just love the family fun of it. We definitely love interacting with our chat and stuff. Rebecca, she's a lot better at it than I am. I'm the shy one. She's the one that loves to talk.
You're shy.
He ain't shy, folks. He's over eating them frogs. He ain't shy.
That's right. He's far from that.
All right. Lance, you're next, man.
Well,
go ahead and tell people where you're from, a little bit about you, because we know we got some new people in here.
Yeah, we got some new
born
people.
and raised in Hawaii. Grew up fishing the ocean there. Moved to Texas, fished the Gulf of Mexico. Did some catfishing all over the state of Texas. Did some fishing in Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Louisiana. Now up here in Wisconsin, about 2 minutes from Lake Michigan.
Okay.
Chasing catfish, salmon, burbot, anything with fins and gills.
Now, if nobody's ever seen a burbot, that's a wicked looking fish.
I've only seen it on his video. I've been waiting for him to go fishing and catch one because he knows I want to see him catch one on his live.
That's a wicked looking fish, man. I'll tell you that.
I want to see how the pole bends and everything on it. That'd be awesome to watch.
And she's rolling out. Got to college in the morning. Good night. See ya. Thank you for stopping in.
Chris, you're right.
Good night, Anna. Thank you for coming in.
Right.
Rebecca was definitely my number one catch, Chris.
I caught him.
Yeah, I think
that makes
it's,
me
You gotta
feel
put
like
the final hook set on it.
Tell me, aw.
oh, man. But yeah,
hey,
if
Valerie.
you follow their channel, I'm telling you, you will laugh till your sides hurt. I'm telling you, it's hilarious.
Good time.
Oh yeah, they make you feel like you're sitting right there with them and
Yeah.
fishing with them. I mean, it's awesome to watch. I mean, I said
We
it before
can
100 times over, and I'll say it another 100 times.
Yeah.
That to me, they're the best channel to watch out there. I mean, they just you watch them on that live, and they make you feel like you're come in, sit down right here in this seat, and let's fish. You know,
Let's go, yeah.
and that's what it
Miss
feels like.
Valerie, hello.
Yeah, Rebecca's got me hooked on TikToker now. I call it TikToker.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we
I knew it was
just,
a matter of time. I knew it was a matter of time.
we just hit 1,200, almost 1,200.
I'll look. Hold on.
Almost 1,200 on that one. So
Oh,
we're definitely
man.
picking up TikTok, man. We definitely got some good stuff out there.
Hey, and that's a good thing that y'all are doing that because I mean, you know, people ain't on YouTube. They can't, you know, sometimes they can't find us on YouTube. So if you're stemming off like that, hey,
So,
smart,
yeah, I'm gonna try to
smart.
put, like the rest, you know, the rest of the guys go live on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time.
That's
So we're gonna
cool.
try to do that. We're excited.
We're
about
going to
Hey.
live to show up.
Ms. Rebecca, well, can you type it in the chat? Type it in like where people can follow you on you know on TikTok. Go ahead and type that in. That way they can follow you on there.
Yeah,
I'm actually
Hey,
gonna
Brad,
write it
what's
down. I'm
going
actually
on,
gonna be
brother?
looking for it because I'm gonna write it down so I can put it on my wife's TikTok. So
I think we're like 1,140 followers now up on.
if I'm ever out somewhere and if y'all happen to go live, you'll at least save me in a good situation at one point. I
So
hope.
I tell you what, we definitely gonna go live through TikTok and YouTube, back and forth. We're gonna liven all of it up. We're gonna try something out.
There you go.
It's good to see you, Miss Valerie, too.
What does it say on Oh Brother Where Art Thou? We're mass communicating.
That's right. That's right. Now, if I can just figure out the Facebook part of it, to go live through Facebook also.
We're old.
Off the res. Hello.
We're trying. We're
Oh,
trying.
my
We're mass
granddaughter,
communicating.
my granddaughter's wanting me to do something on TikTok. My hair's growing out a little longer, so they're telling me, "Oh, I'm going to get my hair cut because I don't like it sticking out the sides like that." And they said, "Oh no, let it grow longer. Get that mullets back in style again. Let it go. Then we'll get you out there with the
We
American
like-
flag and get you doing some crazy TikTok videos, and you'll get tons of subscribers on TikTok." And
The mullets
I said,
are
"Man,
coming back, y'all. You got to do it.
We're getting ready for
Don't
the
worry,
80s
I need to-
tournament. As soon as
I need to get
Rebecca
mine
comes
here.
up with all the rules of the 80s tournament, so we getting this growed out. So I don't know what we're gonna do. If I took mine off, everybody would leave right now, Rustic. My hair
Come
would
on,
be like,
man. You guys behind.
Yeah.
So you guys are behind. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. When Lance shaved his whole beard, man, I didn't know who that was at first. I was like, did somebody hack his account?
My channel.
I've never
Dude, I was
seen
like,
it down
that's
here.
not him. No way.
we getting ready to start a little shave here shortly because I want a little bit of shaping up. So
He'll shape it up. I've never seen him without a beard. One time he shaved it a little close, and when he
Yeah.
comes to the hall, I was like, "Whoa, who are you?"
walk in the house, woo, new man.
I said, honey, I'm here.
Who's that fella?"
Yeah. Woo. Timberlina, hello.
How you doing,
Andy,
Mr.
hey,
Molina?
welcome in, Andy.
Gray Wolf, how you
So I
doing?
ordered me a new hat today, man. I hate
New
Facebook.
hat?
Yeah. It's actually, you can personalize it. So what I got was it's red and black, and you can pick what fish you want on there. I put a flathead, there's a flathead on there, and then
Yeah.
I put Hawaiian fisherman across the bottom.
Nice.
Heck
So when
yeah.
it comes in, I'll show that on the
What kind of
channel.
hat is it? What kind of hat is it? A snapback, or fitted, or?
I think it's a snapback.
There you go. Heck yeah. I like a snapback, man. Something about a
That's what-
snapback.
That's like ours. getting made. I got to get camera right. I got Carolina Reel Screen was here, but this one is a fitted. And I got snapbacks on the way because I love those because these get loosened up and they keep them right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how, on the top part where you got your emblem, there's a big, right in the whole middle, there's a flathead. Man, it looks like, it looks pretty mean. And then I couldn't fit the full Hawaiian fisherman on there, so I had to break down Hawaiian and spell it a different way.
Oh, I had to look at ours.
So it says Hawaiian fisherman, and it's red and black. It looks pretty sweet. Should be here sometime this week.
All right. Bandit Frogster. Good night. Good night. That's my basement buddy.
Elgato.
What's
Welcome in,
that?
Elgato.
Yeah, after our live stream tonight, I want y'all to hang around. Don't just leave, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see, what am I doing here? Bam, bam, bam. Hey, you know what? I'm trying braid fishing line for the first time. I got 65 pound on the reel that Thomas and Laughing Cats cleaned up. Hey, squirrel, sent back to me. And I put 65 pound braid on it on my B&M rod.
I love braid.
I'm just worried that if you hang into something big or something like that, if you start reeling it in, if it won't get down inside itself around the reel and make it hard to pull out.
Well,
I don't have issues with mine.
she likes braid.
I love braid.
Myself, I'm mono.
That's crazy.
And the reason why I like mono is because of the reason what you just said is when I hook into something big, I found the tendency that that braid wants to pull in tight into it. And when you go to throw out the next time, it kind of hangs up. So you kind of got, after you hook into something big, you got to work it all back out, loosen it back up, and then you're good to go.
But see, my braid is strictly for flatheads. That's my drop down lines. Because if I want to do something big, I want to be able to, because I got braid on mine.
Okay.
So mine are my drop down, my monos to throw out. And especially like with us with the lake with Dragon, mine's all mono for that.
That's smart right there though. Yeah, if that's gonna be your drop down line, I would totally do the same thing. That is really, really good right there. Now, is it just straight mono, or do you do braid to mono?
Well, you got to do mono to braid.
Yeah, see, when I start my reels out, I do, mono, and then I tie my braid to my mono so it, gets a good pull. Because if not, you just want to keep slipping. So you want to throw mono on it first.
Okay.
And then it goes down to my leader line,
I'm writing it down.
Reels with braid, all I do is I tie it just like my mono, and then I'll throw electrical tape on it to hold it down.
Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that?
I hear that. Sounds like the coon dogs are running.
My dog's laying over here asleep in the fort having a nightmare, I guess.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
I hear it.
Hey.
Come awake.
There you go. What are you dreaming about?
You get that rabbit. You get that rabbit.
That's right.
Yeah, see, I used to do rod and reel repair. And I used to build custom rods.
I got this 5600 CA. It don't hold a lot of mono because it's smaller type.
Yeah.
I mean, the barrel right here is not that big. I mean, it looks big here, but it's smaller in there. Well, but it held a lot of braid, so I'm gonna try it.
Well, don't worry, because look at mine. Mine's the same way too. Look, this is a 46 Abu right here, and it looks like it holds a lot, but this has braid in it too. But it really don't hold a whole lot in there. And this is only
I tried to put mono on here, and I can't put very much mono on that.
But see, this one has braid, and this is the same one. This is another 4600 Abu, and this is the 20-pound braid. And compared to the difference, I mean, I'd rather stick to the mono. I've tried fishing them both, and it's just something about them. Just something about the mono.
And see, when I used to do a lot of rod and reel repair and stuff, customers would bring, when I ran a bait shop, they used to put their not their mono, but their braid on the right to their spool, and they would bring them in there, and you know that braid is spin on that spool if you don't do it right or if you don't know what's doing. And they'll be like, man, this thing ain't working. And I'll go pick it up, tell you, I already know what the problem is. You tie that braid straight to the spool and didn't do nothing but try to knot it, and that was it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you got to tie your knots, and then, like I said, I put the electrical tape on there.
There you go.
Because if not, it just free spins all the way around.
That's it. And two, you know, when you know mono isn't expensive as braid. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Dang.
Yeah. Sacked out.
Pass her over.
She's been playing hard since we've been here.
Oh man.
Jamie.
No. 7 is it. No.
Let's turn that camera on.
Laugh Channel said he's starting to experiment with braid on bait casters too. And he said right now, I know for a fact I'm gonna have problems later on down the road.
Yeah, and like I said, ourselves,
That's why we're learning.
I like taking a lot of mono, putting on it, and then putting the braid on it.
Yeah.
That way, you know, braid is pretty expensive. I mean, you know, regardless, if you're gonna buy the good braid, it's expensive.
Yeah.
But basically, I'll do half and half.
I'll be right back.
You know, and it works good.
Yeah, I know some guys that put like 50 yards of backing on there, just mono, and then they'll tie into it, and
that's what I do. But you know, Rebecca, like I said, we have our Mad Cat rods. We had the ones we dropped straight down. That you know, flatheads strictly for flatheads, and then I got the ones out the back. You know, I like to put balloons. You know, if we're fishing for flatheads, I'll put a couple balloons out the back, or cut bait and stuff in eel. But the ones with the big brim, we like putting them straight down. So those are all braided lines straight down.
Yeah, I took on that right there, and I put that braid on it. I just put a piece of electrical tape just enough to wrap around the spool, and I tied it down on there, and I pulled hard as I could, make sure it wouldn't come loose. And you'd be surprised, it just said, shh, it started going right up.
Kicking it with Harold.
And you'll find out when something to grab on. It's got that electrical tape to grab onto.
Yep. And when you hook
I've also found out that if you don't want to use electrical tape, you can get get some super glue, tie your line to it, and put just a drop of super glue on the line, not the knot, but just right below the knot right there. Let it sit there for a minute, and then you start reeling it up. It does the same thing.
That's it.
Brokeback Bob said Mad Cat makes an excellent braid. They do. That's the only kind I use.
Yeah, we got the Mad Cats, and like I said, you know, they represent us well. We love representing them. Matter of fact, just received my new pro staff or shirt and jersey that we just got from this come in. We ready to start representing for sure.
Oh, there you go. There you go, man.
Right.
Yeah. That's good, man. Getting to watch other people grow like that, that's what I like, man.
It was a blessing when Matt, called up and said, hey, we're bringing y'all on board, and here we are.
Hey, fist bump, my dude. Fist bump, my dude. Nice.
Okay,
it's been a blessing, that's for sure.
Hey, well, y'all put in the work. I'm telling y'all, both y'all dynamic duo. I mean, there's other power couples out there in the community, but y'all two.
We're going after that for Whiskers Awards next year.
Y'all up fair, man. Y'all up fair. It's good. Let's see. Left channel set up a spider wire. I'm a spider wire guy with mono, so I went with the same braid. I went with the same brand with braid.
There you go.
Okay.
I used to use spider wire, but it break on me too easy for some reason. I just didn't.
I remember when it first came out, man. I used to use the mono, the spider wire.
Yeah, that's what I used when I was a little kid. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, man, spider wire, that sounds cool. And then you start using it.
I know it does not like rocks.
See, I had a problem tying my lure.
Yeah, I don't like rocks.
See, I tried to tie my lure to it the way I do with mono, and that don't work because every time I just sling it like that there, it'd go, and my lure just kept going and my line just fall. I thought, well, it just untied itself. And so I quit using that mess. I lost 2 or 3 loads in a row. I said, "There's something wrong here." I'm like, "This should be holding. I don't know what's going on."
That's it. Yeah, you have to be careful with braid in a lot of places. I mean, it works good in a lot of places, but rocks, even if you hook into a gar, I mean, it'll cut it just like a knife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In mono, don't get me wrong, it'll do the same thing, but I found it to be a little bit tougher, in rocks or, even if you catch a gar or a mudfish, it just won't cut it like a razor blade, I found.
Now, a lot of people say that, braid has stretch, a certain percentage of stretch. I've heard anywhere from 2% stretch to some of the higher brand has up to 10 to 12% stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if people feel a difference with that compared to mono. Like you said, up against rocks. Like compared to mono where you can get hit a rock, say you got 60-pound, it might cut it in half to 30-pound. You're still going to be able to bring that fish in if you know how to fight it.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, boy. Lance fishes a lot of deep sea type fish, and we was talking about this morning, and he said that what was that mono's pretty tough stuff. He's caught some good sharks on that stuff, and it's teeth with and that ocean's got a lot of fish with teeth in it. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
20-pound monos never let us down either.
I've caught 50 and 60-pound fish on 20-pound mono.
We saw the one time in Santee. He had 20-pound mono on it, and it took about 45 minutes to get. He was like 58 pounds. He was right there at 60 pounds. It took us 45 minutes to get that fish, and that 20-pound mono didn't pop, didn't do nothing. It was perfect. We did take it off and put some new one on. Yeah.
Anytime I stretch any line out, I mean, I'm looking to a big fish regardless. That line's going to come off, and I'm putting new line on. So we always buy big rolls of line because I've got 2 machines as line machines. So I got 2 of those from when I used to run the bait and tackle shop. And, if it's any kind of line or big fish, I'm not taking a chance, especially tournament fishing.
It's out of here.
It's out of here putting new line on.
Oh, yeah. There you go. All right, now.
What kind of mono do you use?
9 braid. We have, or the mono. We like the what is it? The Berkeley.
We like the Berkeley.
The Berkeley, and Rebecca, like I say, used the 9-strand.
I like the 9 braid, the Mad Cats. Yep, I do.
And Bobby Lou wants to know what type of reel do you like better, conventional or bait casters or the spinning reels?
I know we're all bait casters.
We're all bait casters. It was funny. We were fishing with Jeremy a couple weeks ago, and he had oh my God, what does he have? What do you call them? The spinning reels?
The spinning.
I didn't know. I was like, what is this? I didn't know how to
What do I do?
Jeremy's like, really? And I'm like, what do I do?
Freaking out.
I've never.
Well, this is my first one. I'm gonna try it. I'm a spin cast guy myself. I like a spinning reel.
They don't work well for me. I love spin casting. That's all.
Hey, at least you didn't. If you had a spinning reel, at least you didn't have it upside down with it on top and have it going like.
I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'll probably here shortly. We just sold over 800 and some rod and reels. I mean, my shed, we had over 800 and some rod and reels.
He said I went to. They had their own apartment pretty much.
They did.
And where was I?
We sat outside for 3 days? It was we sat outside for 3 days and sold over 800 rod and reels. It was my God. I told Jamie, I said, we are never going to sell these things. And I'm telling you, it looked like a party. People were lined up down the street coming to our house. I was like, oh my gosh.
I had custom rods I built. I had all kinds of stuff. I kept one custom rod.
I made him keep it. It was his first rod he ever made. And I was like, you can't get rid of that.
Once we went to Mad Cats and stuff, I mean, Matt and them guys has been terrific over there. I mean, we made that switch and I sold everything we had, plus made a lot more room. But, Mad Cats is the way I've gone, and it's not let me down.
See, now, is it true that Mad Cat has a thing going on right now where on their webpage, if you post the biggest,
So
if you
yes.
post,
So if you catch a state record,
yes,
you know, you can build your own rod.
that's
so
what it is.
built rod,
Yep.
and then you get a percentage of the sale on all of them.
That's gonna be y'all.
So like what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna get that sucker because
that's gonna be y'all. I'm telling you, I got a feeling. I mean, because y'all are so close.
I want to make this one so bad. I want to. It's the metallic on like a bass boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a full metallic rod. I will call it the glitter stick.
Glitter stick.
Oh boy.
Jamie said, that's fine. I'm going to get one that's full gold.
So Matt, if you're listening, I'm coming for it. I'm coming
that is
for
awesome.
it.
The glitter stick.
It's going to be perfect. It's going to be big metallic flakes too.
Oh, imagine whipping that out of a sleeve and just the sun hitting it. Yeah.
Need sunglasses to fish with.
Yeah, but
I will make sure it's blinding. It's gonna be perfect.
I'm surprised she just didn't go with that color, pink and black or something.
Yeah.
No, trust
Well,
me.
Lance,
I do like the Matacat rod, the pink and purple. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's a good
The
one.
Sterling rod. I love it. Whew.
what do you prefer on your reels? Do you prefer bait cast or spin casters?
It don't matter to me. I cast them all, man.
He makes it work.
I'll cast big. I've casted big Pen 4.0 boat reels.
Man.
I've casted the 6-aught Pen reels. But I got both. I got spinning and bait casters.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
I'm just now.
Oh, right.
Now, I was just saying, I'm just now getting into bait casters, but go ahead. I mean,
No, I was gonna say because like whenever we were doing the carp tournament last week, I mean, you see my father-in-law, he uses the 888s, and I mean, yeah, when you're doing it, pond fishing like that, I mean, it's totally different than when you're throwing that bait caster because everybody says when you throw that bait caster, you got to hold it sideways when you throw it, and that's my problem.
Right there. I'll cast that with no problem.
That's pretty. See, that's a lot bigger reel than the other ones like we just showed
That's
you.
a Penn Long Beach 60.
Look at that.
Yeah, I just when I got rid of a lot of stuff, I probably sold over 100 of those reels.
Now that one there is the one that was sent to you and cleaned it up and everything, wasn't it?
Yeah. Steve Loke sent that to me.
Okay.
Hey, Woman Outdoors. Hey, Frontier,
Frontier
what's going on?
Ben.
And I'll be getting
18 awesome people in the house. That's so awesome. Thank y'all for coming in.
Please hit the thumbs
y'all
up.
coming in. I know it says
soon also.
Oh, let me get her.
I'm stuck on gold cups.
For those of y'all just now coming in, I know it says Shireena's and Thomas Laughing Cat's supposed to have been on, but they had emergency family matters come up and they couldn't make the show tonight. They let me know. So if you want to come up and talk about your channel and introduce yourselves, if you've never been up on panel before, hey, here we welcome you. I mean, we like promoting and helping everybody out. We encourage you to come up on the channel. I mean, if you get out there and have a love for fishing and stuff and you're trying to put stuff on your channel, if you want to ask questions of how to go about doing things, there's several people here in the chat and on the panel here that can explain it to you and help you along the way. All you got to do is say, hey, I'd like to come up. Can you drop a link? But you got to remember, this is a family channel. My grandkids are running in and out every now and then, and kids running around, and we don't need to be talking bad in front of Jamie.
Okay.
I got Rebecca tied down so she can't go nowhere. She can't run around.
Blink twice if you're in danger.
She likes to get she runs around all kinds of stuff too.
Well, I like I said, Laugh Channel does want to come on here. He's been emailing me wanting to come on for a while. I've been watching his channel, and he's been staying positive. He, all positivity on his part, working out, pumping weights. I mean, come on now.
That's right.
Working out and fishing is his thing. So
That's it.
I mean, staying fit and healthy.
Well,
There
there
you
it
go.
is. If you want to come up and promote your channel, come on up because we believe in helping small channels out, and we believe try to help everybody grow. If you're putting out great content, hey, we'll help you all we can. If you're putting out content that's not desirable, or just remember you can get in trouble by YouTube by having what do you call it, copyright issues with certain musics and stuff. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And just keep it family friendly. Do a lot of good wholesome fishing, hunting, homesteading. If you're out there just milking a cow, we'll come on up.
We'll watch that
A
too.
lot of people
We'll watch that
they've
too.
never seen a cow get milked before.
Now there is there is people that are in chat, and they do on their channel, they do curse, and they might have a drink or two here and there. That's fine. That's on their channel.
On them, yeah.
We'll keep it on their channel. That's fine. We respect that. That's totally fine. But don't bring it in here. Like Rustic said, keep that family friendly, please. But channel, that's fine. We respect that. There you go. Totally fine. But, don't bring it in here. Like Rustic said. Hey, you got YouTube running in the back probably. But channel, that's.
Is that better?
You got it. I think
Perfect.
so.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good. We hear you, man. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Bye.
Good, man. You?
Thank you, Rusty.
All right.
Got you for having me first off, and hello to
Oh,
Hawaii
yeah.
Fishermen, Carolina Sweet Screamers, and everybody else in the chat. I'm Rocco Taco the Rockstar, and the Laugh Channel, guys. It's an acronym, LAFF. Life's about fitness
That's right.
and fishing. That's what I like to do. And when I originally started the LAFF, guys, I wanted 4 Fs on there. And it also stands for friends and family, because I believe that's a big part of my life, too. That's one of the reasons why I have so many people on my channel with me, so many friends, so many families. So I might change it up to putting those 4 Fs back in there. But for the most part, LAFF, guys, always remember to smile and laugh, because life's about fitness and fishing, So it's
That's right. That's right.
Hey, it fits positivity and stuff like that. So I really wanted to use it, and I think it's working out for me, So
That's it. That's what we go by too, my friend.
that's
right.
awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah,
I
man,
just met you guys tonight, so I'll probably be checking out some more of your guys' videos and stuff like that. You guys look pretty awesome. So
We
that's
appreciate
awesome.
it.
I mean,
But anyway, I think I got a couple things I can share with you guys. First off, we were talking bait casters earlier. This is my new setup. Oh, where's it at? It's a new one I just got, guys. It's the Tatula 200 HSL.
There you go.
Nice.
I really like the reel. I spent more money on the reel than I did on the rod. I should have bought it in a combo, but I wasn't too sure what I was looking for. And I paired it up with the Berkeley 7-foot medium heavy fast action lightning rod.
Nice. Nice.
So, and that's what I was using just to throw it around today. Again, this is my first time throwing it around. I was kind of scared it was a little windy, but I didn't bird nest it. I didn't destroy it, so I'm getting more comfortable with it. I actually do like it, and I'm looking forward to using it in my kayak this year too. So it's a pretty nice rod, pretty nice reel. Little scared,
Well, do you do videos from your kayak and stuff?
I just got my kayak literally like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So I haven't even put my kayak in the water yet. I'm looking very forward to doing that here in hopefully about 2 to 3 weeks. The lakes are starting to thaw out here locally. So probably hopefully in the beginning of April is when I'm hoping to put my kayak in the water for the first time. I did try to do a rafting video at once. But for some reason, I couldn't get it to upload on YouTube because I do have like a little 2-man raft that I was using with buddies and stuff. We would go out to the local lake, and we would just go out there and kill it some nights in the summertime. I mean, I think one day we were out there about 2 hours, and about the last 30 minutes, it was just fish after fish, every cast. And I really wanted to upload that one, but YouTube wouldn't let me. So I'm really looking forward to putting the kayak in the water this year and getting some videos on that, as well as I also got a camera for ice fishing this year. If you guys look at a lot of my latest videos are a lot of ice fishing. I love ice fishing. It's probably one of the favorite times of the year for me is to go ice fishing. But one thing that my birthday just passed and stuff like that, and I did get the camera for ice fishing. But for my birthday, I did get this pretty awesome book right here, guys.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And this has some of the best lakes in Colorado, honestly, guys. If you guys look up I think, what was it? I think it was the first fishing trip. It's where we went to Antero. My buddy Hype caught a massive trout. Sorry for the F-bombs, I will warn you. I do cuss a lot in some of my videos. I'm trying to keep that at bay, but I will warn you about that. If you go to that one, you can see some of the fish from Antero. But that's also in here, and is what I want to do is I want to use my kayak, I want to use my camera, and I want to use this map, this book, to start going to places like this one's Bar Lake here in Brighton, and I want to start going out on my kayak and using my camera to look at the hot spots that this guy is telling me to look at, and I want to be able to transfer and show you guys what it looks like on the map, what it looks like on the camera, and what you guys want to be looking for as far as structural fishings and where the hot spots are going to be, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
I was reading in some of this where it was telling you if there's a dam over here, if there's a drop off, a straight drop off, it might not be a very good spot to fish because you don't have a lot of structure there. You don't have no food source. You don't have anything where the fish are going to want to be.
There you go. Okay.
On this side of the dam, you might have a gradual drop off that has lots of big rocks with lots of crevices with the weed bed at the bottom. That's going to be your hot spot. And that's what I want to kind of start showing you guys. I want to start doing a little bit more education stuff and start showing you guys how to transfer, how to use some of these maps, and how to use your camera and stuff, and figure out on these maps and stuff that you can what you're looking for. So that way, when I go to a lake that I don't have a map for, I know what I'm looking for on the camera. So if I can get there with my camera and see, or with the depth finder, I can actually start kind of not just throwing somewhere and I think the fish are here. No, I can strategize to where I'm going to go fish.
So it kind of, it helps you out more in your, how can you say it? Your targeting perspective.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
And that's what it is.
Instead of going to a lake, or even the good thing, the way that I also want to think about it is if I can get really good at learning my structures, I can go to almost any lake and know where to fish and almost be able to catch fish.
Hey, well, another thing, if you want to learn it, hey, watch them down here, man. They do that all the time for the flats. For the flatheads, man, they fish structures in their middle name.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely, if we're going to a new place, we could definitely spend up to 2 months ahead of time looking at that area, kind of like what you're looking at, the maps, the layout, the structure of the bottoms. You know, like on our depth finder, we can pull that up with that chip. Pull it up, look at the different depths, the drop-offs, the ledges. I mean, every little detail that you study, you can go to a lake for the first time, and you can be dangerous and catch fish. Yep. If you're studying what you're supposed to do.
See, and that's what I've been lacking a lot. You know, I got to the point where I thought, oh, hey, I'm a great fisherman. I can just go to any lake, and I got rudely awakened. You know, you know, been on a skunk scout. Like, well, what do you do? And you know, at the same time, I want to entertain you guys and show you guys new things too. So it's like, well, if I could learn something and teach them something, hey, it's a win-win for everybody.
Well, I can tell you from experience, if you get skunked, everybody gets skunked. Trust me. We study a lot, but I'm not going to lie to you, my friend. We get skunked a lot.
This year has especially been hard for us with this our weather just can't get right here.
Yeah.
And
the weather was a big.
So yeah. So we're happy we at least know how to laugh.
Yeah.
Have fun, buddy.
We might not what's the name, Cordell?
Well, we got some new people in.
What's the man, Paul, man? Appreciate all y'all being here.
Miss Becca,
thank you so much for coming.
Creel, Paul, man, hello.
Sorry if I'm ignoring the chat.
Hey, Miss Becca, Alicia.
Hi, everybody.
We
So that's
for y'all just coming in, we got some new folks just coming in. The previous show has been canceled because of family matters with Shireena and Thomas. They had family matters to take care of. And so keep them in your prayers and hope everything's all right, because they didn't go into details and I didn't ask. So we just pray for them and make sure everything's fine and dandy and everything comes all right out for them.
Yeah.
So tonight we have a Lance McCoo guy up on the show. We got our buddy Apache way over the other side over.
I'm over here.
He's right there.
And then we got Carolina Real Screamers, Jamie and Miss Rebecca on the show. And we have first time on the show, the Laugh Channel.
how you guys doing?
Let's welcome him in, and he's bringing a lot of excitement to it, and he's getting into it real good. He's got a kayak. He just got him a kayak. So we're going to keep an eye on that and hope we get some good fishing out of that. He's got him a map of his waters up there, and he said he's going to try to do a lot of great things on that, bring it to us. And I want to say to Babaloo, why do you want to know my address so you come down here with doctors get off? What did I do? He said, give me your address. I'm coming where you are whenever I get out of the doctor's. Release me. Uh-oh.
There's Dink. Dink over Stink. Hello, hello.
How you doing, Dink?
Let's
I just want to
see.
say I wasn't in state that day.
Now, Paul Man, he does a lot of bass fishing too. He does a lot of fishing. He done one video with First Time Fishing Adventures. I
Yep.
think that's how you say it. I know he's got a long name, First Time Fishing Adventures. I think it's who it is. But I mean, they were slaying bass, man, back to back. I mean, they were just, they were really, really
Had
getting it.
back with him one time.
I'd like to have him up here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look,
Yep.
see, Gray
I
Wolf
love-
said,
I love
"Laugh, I
getting
love
Paul
your
Man
energy,
here.
brother."
Yep. I'd love to get him up here
Yeah.
one night. He goes out in the boat, he stands there bass fishing, he catches some nice bass.
Yeah,
Because
he stands in that little boat,
it-
man. I mean, I couldn't do that. I can't even keep balance on the ground.
Yeah, because there's a few of us that are trying to go another direction with some stuff, and we're going to be working that out. Because I'll just give you a hint: it's not all about the catfishing, brother, sister. It's not all about the catfishing. It's about fishing and enjoying it, enjoying the outdoors, enjoying the company, and seeing new faces, meeting new people, seeing new places, and seeing how everybody does everything. I mean, whether that's crappie, bass, catfish, stripers, how do you say it? Burbot.
Yep.
Did I say it right? Burbot?
Yeah.
Don't forget about the trout, man. I love my trout.
Yeah,
and
the
trout.
trout
We got
lives
the
matter.
trout guys in here.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
We try when we go to our house up in Tennessee. We try to do some of that up in the Pigeon River, up in that area.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
So we'll take a big fly rod out in the Pigeon River up there and just sit there right in the middle of the stream.
But I'm the only one who could take a beetle spin and pull back a catfish.
Yeah, she last time we was up there, she's
Yep.
hooking with a beetle spin in the Pigeon River, hooking a catfish.
I like those beetle spins. They're like a spinner with the little
Yeah.
little bead head
Yeah,
kind of.
lay on it.
Those
Yeah.
kill crappie.
Hey,
I'm
they-
a local lake. I like to throw those for crappie, man. They
That's
just
it.
hit them
And they're-
all day long.
That's it, and they're excellent for the brim. The big copperhead brim. I mean, they love them. They really do.
I don't have any of those here,
what did I
but
say?
Oh,
and that's a
From
good
the couch
thing you brought
tournament.
that up, Wesley. I mean, I'm trying to explore too. I started off really just chasing trout.
How you doing, Carmel?
My first year, I don't know how many times.
Paul
we got-
Man, if you want to come up on the show one Sunday, just you can
Email me.
contact me or contact Apache Adventures,
that's fine.
and we'll get you up here, and we get you to tell everybody where you're at, and we'll go through the whole thing, and then we tell about you tell us about how much you love bass fishing, because we can see it in the videos how much you love it.
So I
I'm trying
mean,
to-
I got
Hey,
scoped quite a
Carlos.
lot my first year on my fly rod, but we went all over and it was a great experience. I've learned a whole lot of rivers. I've learned a little bit about them from where I've been, and now that I've gotten better and I've explored a little bit more, I'm happy to hit them back.
Yeah.
I went to Deckers. think it was last weekend, and it was pretty fun. I haven't picked up my fly rod in quite a while, guys. And within about 10 minutes, you know, I was kind of sad because it was my birthday. I had a bite within 10 minutes. It was a beautiful, looked like a cut bow or a cutthroat. I seen him turning in the water, and I'm trying to fumble to get my net. And in the midst of getting my net, I think I just gave him that little bit of slack, and I turned around and I was heartbroken, but it felt good to know that I was able to pick up the fly rod almost just like riding a bike and be able to throw it in there.
Yeah, once you learn it and everything, it stays there with you the whole time. What areas do you fish? Where are you from there?
I'm from Denver, Colorado. Nice. But nice. I go everywhere. I mainly go west. I like going into the mountains. I love going in the mountains and southwest. I haven't done a lot of east fishing, but I have hit a couple lakes out there. Hopefully this year I'll get out east a little bit more and chase some more warm water fish because I have been getting into bass fishing a little bit more. I love my drop shot, which is one thing that my buddy Bass Squash taught me. Drop shot and bassing, I kind of fell in love with, so that kind of kept me in the inner city and kept me out of the mountains for a little while and stuff like that. So again, like Rustic said, it's not just about catching trout, catching catfish, or catching bass. It's about catching all the fish, catching anything that's
if you ever come south, let us know, brother.
PSO was in the house.
Okay.
Welcome in, Daryl.
Trophy seekers, hello.
Hey,
hello.
Vanessa, Kitty.
Vanessa, hello. Let's see. All right, I see Miss
Becca's
Becca here.
Mike's muted.
Yeah, I just must him and all of us on the same boat.
We were just saying you would be awesome on our boat because we all are, energetic and laughing and everything. We need you.
You just got to stay happy. I mean, sometimes it's hard, but it's too hard to be mad too. So, be happy.
That would be a show in itself. I promise you.
You come to South Carolina, you get in touch with us. You're coming with us, okay?
Okay. All right. South Carolina. So I got to make some.
I know.
I know.
I've got 2 big trips planned this year. I got one going down to South Carolina, and I got one going to Texas. And next year, for one of my main trips that I want to take on, because I'm going to go to South Carolina every year probably from now on because I just love it down there. But one of my second main trip I'll be taking to do some salmon fishing with the man, Lance, right there.
Oh, nice, nice.
There you go.
Because I want to go up there and catch some of his salmon because he said that when that salmon runs, he said, you talk about a fight, and I want to experience that.
That would be
Would be.
Speaking of trips, though, I do know.
That's if you have me, bud. I mean, if you have me, I'll be more welcome to run up there next year and stay a couple of days. We do a couple of days of trout. And if you keep them, whatever I catch, you take home or whatever.
I do know I'll be in Arizona, I believe in November, and that'll actually be for my fitness side, which I'm kind of neglecting. I know we're in a part of the channel is also fitness because I do love fitness, but I do obstacle course races. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Tough Mudders. I've done 3 of those, and this year I'm actually competing in my first Spartan race, but it's one race, but it's actually 3. Is what it is it's 3 races.
The triathlon, however you say it.
Not quite. Is what it is I'm going after. It's called the trifecta badge, and you do 3 races, and the first one is called the sprint, which is I believe 5 miles in obstacles. The second one is 8 miles in obstacles. The third one is 12 miles in obstacles. Each time you complete a race, you get 1/3 of your badge, and I'm going for the trifecta badge. I'm going for the actual medal that once you get all 3, it comes together as one big one. And that's what I'm going after this year. I've done the Tough Mudders. I've done 3 of those. Those are 10 miles, I believe 25 obstacles. And obstacles, guys, they vary. The 2 that I think I hate the most is the electroshock therapy. From the sound of it, you understand why, and it's called the Arctic enema, and it's crazy, guys. The Arctic enema I think is by far my least favorite. They put you in kind of a waist high dumpster full of ice water, and about midway through they put a board underneath the water. So you have to go in this ice water and you have to swim underneath it and get out and finish running all these obstacles after you're, nice in the heat, and then the wind comes and you're freezing cold and your muscles do not like being hot, and then get cold really fast and go like this and you start shivering and you can't move and you got 4 more miles to go. And it's the funnest time I've ever had, and I've done 3 of them.
It's fun.
Take a breath, brother. Take a breath. Catch a deep breath there.
To get out my truck to get in the boat and back out the boat when they go catch fishing. That's an obstacle for me.
Yeah, take a breath.
Much less run 15, 20 miles. Nah.
I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, it keeps me occupied, and I like it.
See, and this is again, and like he said, you go on this channel. Yes, you might hear F-bomb here and there. You might hear other words, but how can you not when you're going through all this endurance?
I mean, you're over here checking it out now, and I'm over here sweating already.
That's me, exactly. I'd be the same way.
I think if you definitely want to check out the Tough Mudder, it's the 3P Tough Mudder. I did that with 2 of my buddies, my buddy Martin, the Bulgarian Beast, my buddy Mr. Caleb. I call him Mr. Future Universe because he's actually an aspiring bodybuilder, which I'm actually looking forward to go to my first bodybuilding competition just to go support him and see how he's doing and how that scene is, because it's not just about the fitness that I do. It's about all the fitness. It's about the bodybuilding, stuff like that. The CrossFit guys, the calisthenic guys. I want to learn it all, and I want to be able to know how to do it all. I
was looking at going to join the gym, but I'm just going to go watch your videos, sit in my recliner.
I'll definitely try to get some more fitness stuff up there. It's kind of hard because, again, I'm just an average guy. I don't have no degrees. I don't have no awards for Mr. this or Mr. that. I'm just an average guy who's been doing it.
I don't need
That's us right here, boss friend.
Hey, we're not here.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I'm looking for a trainer, I'm coming to see you.
We're coming to you.
All right. I mean, my favorite thing to use, my most important thing to use is my deck of cards, man. That's all you need. Check out that one. That's another good one. I think it's the double D's, the love to the dads and the deck of cards, guys. That's my favorite workout. Just the deck of cards. It's so simple. Anybody can do it. And you can set it to how you want to do it. There's no do 10 reps and then do this many sets. No, you just get your deck of cards. If you want to do it for time, do it for time. If you want,
my man's got me wanting to go run 10 miles right now.
Look,
he's excited about what he does.
I mean, I don't know. I just figure if I'm going to do it, I go all in, and I put my full heart into it. Guys. I mean,
Well,
I need a towel.
if you're gonna do it, just
take a breath. That's what I say. Get your breath.
That's my man right there. That's my man right there. I'm gonna put the Pepsi to the side. I'm going for the water fountain now.
That's good. Got to stay hydrated through them 10 miles.
All right. Hey, it was great meeting you. Great having you up here, man. JTC is going to be going on here for a little while, and I want to try to get a couple more people up. Okay. And if somebody wants to come on up. Just say drop the link. We'll drop the link for you, and we'll try to get as many people introduced to the community as we can, because we enjoy having everybody up here. We love the excitement that Laugh's bringing to us and everything, and it's just awesome. He's got a lot of stuff upcoming and stuff, so y'all go check him out. Keep up with him. Hit that subscribe button if you like what he's got putting out there. I will be definitely watching because Apache talks about him all the time, and it's finally nice to have him come up here and get to meet him. And enjoyed being up here, man. And hey, you get them videos put out there, and we'll definitely be watching stuff because you come into a lot of our chats and lives and stuff. And I mean, you come in here and support us, so we'll return that favor and support you too. So we can't wait to see that.
I think that's what I
Obstacle
love
course. There you go.
doing most is coming in the lives and supporting you guys. I figure it's the easiest thing
Thank
I could do, and it's the best way I could support you guys. So, and it's not hard at all. I mean, what can I do? Just sit here and watch you guys live and interact with you guys, learn new things when you guys pick topics and talk about stuff.
Yep.
You know, you guys kind of went over some stuff about bait casters, which I'm starting to get into. So I might have learned some information. I might have to re-spool mine and get some electrical tape, or maybe if I do have problems, I'll use what Carolina Smith was talking about and use some backing or some mono on it next time.
There you go.
And also,
Yeah.
too, my friend, if you ever need anything, just look us up. If you ever have any questions, we can help you. I used to do a lot of bass fishing before I switched to went to cat fishing. So you need anything, we're always
You
here
let
for the
us
family.
know.
That's for sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Later, brother. Take it easy.
You want me to stay up here, Rustic, or do you want me to drop down and give somebody else a shot?
I could put 10 people up here, but I think Miss Becca's wanting to say something. She's got something about a couch tournament, Miss Becca.
Oh yeah.
That's up my alley.
She's yeah. She's probably still on the phone.
Probably.
I don't. Yeah, she's muted. She's still on the phone. Her phone rang a while ago. She went mute, so she'll be up there to tell us. And TSO said, "I love bass fishing. It's catfish bait. In some states, that is very legal. You can use bass for catfish bait, but in the state of Missouri, you cannot. It's
I'm
illegal."
gonna catch me a 13-inch bass. I'm gonna cut the head off and I'm gonna use it for catfish bait.
Don't worry. A lot of people think that you can't use crappie as bait.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I mean, at North Carolina, you can, but it has to be whole.
Yeah, here you can't.
Yeah, like we can't use skipjack.
Yeah.
I think in Colorado you can't use any game fish, but I'm not 100% sure. So
I know we also love what we call mudfish. We like using mudfish.
We love mudfish.
Yeah, Tennessee, you can if it's legal size. Yep.
Well, Tennessee, you can use a lot of different fish for bait. Missouri's a lot different. I mean, you just cannot do it. They'll let you use bluegill, and as far as a panfish goes, bluegill, because they don't consider bluegill as being a panfish. So
Yeah.
but if they catch you using crappie, it don't matter if you cut the fillets off and you've got the body laying there. You better not put that crappie meat on that hook. I'm telling you, because you're gonna get in trouble. Hey, Grace.
Man, one time there was a guy over here, he was fishing. Game warden come up to him and he said, see, you got a fish on your stringer. He's like, let me see your fishing license. And he's like, oh man, he's like, I don't have a fishing license. And he said, but that fish right there, that's my pet fish. I keep it on a stringer. And he's like, I bring him out on swims and let him swim around, let him have fun. I'll let him go. I ring his little bell. He come back to me. Game warden said, no way. Let me see it. He let that fish go. It swam away. He's like, all right, ring that bell. He rang that bell and he said, when's that fish going to come back? He said, what fish? Man.
That was a good one.
I was like, what?
The dynamite. The game warning the dynamite.
Daryl, May 14th and the 15th, I do not know nothing about, but if you're more welcome, if you want, just let me know if you want to come up here and you tell them, because I have no idea what's going on May 14th or the 15th, except for I think maybe Catapaloosa, I guess. I don't really know what's going on them dates.
That sounds like Big Mike's camping get together.
Yep, he does have his camping get together there at the campground
Also,
over. I can't even think of it.
I think it's from May 12th to May 15th is I believe that's when they get together up here at Mendota.
Mendota.
Yeah. And I'll be going to that one because I'm only 2.5 hours north of Mendota.
Yeah, I'm more happy to let people come up, so we're going to do something a little different this time. got you guys on the panel right there. If y'all want somebody to come up, holler at them, see if they'll come up, and I'll drop the link for them.
Okay. Well, I think Trophy Seeker says I can come on. He said it's the gathering at Chester Frost. But
Yep. I'll be honored to have you on there, buddy. Let me get this. Let me see if this will still work. Might have to
Well, I mean,
yeah, Chester Frost. That's Big
Give me a
Mike.
second. I'm gonna make a couple phone calls. I'm gonna stop the camera real quick. Be right back.
Okay. Don't forget to mute, or we'll hear everything.
yeah, because we'll probably be able to hear your call there, bud.
They got it.
Yeah.
There's the link right there. Yeah, that Chester Frost. I think that's up there at Big Mike up at the campground in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of them up there that's going to be fishing. I don't think they're all going to be able to fish together because there's very few spots they said to fish, but there is enough places around the area that you can go in and fish at.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Let's see. One of these years I'll be able to get me a
Okay, we got it.
desktop. It'll be a lot faster.
We got Daryl up on screen.
Hey guys.
Oh, he's not in his boat.
No,
I'm not used to seeing him sit at home.
I'm giving you double time. I'm watching it on television and got you on my phone also.
Hey,
That's all right.
That's the way I usually do it when I'm watching. That way I can see. I mean, I'm so old I can't hardly see. You know, I got to put it on the big screen where I can see who's on there.
Yeah, read chat. Yep.
There you go.
I read the chat on mine. So.
Well, see, you're doing
tell us about that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tell us about that Chester Frost. A lot of people don't know about it, and a lot of people do, and a lot of people aren't going to be able to make it.
Well, you got to make it if you're somebody, you're going to be there for sure. No, it's the one that me and Big Mike putting on at Chester Frost. It's May the 14th and 15th over at Chester Frost. It's at the campground there also. We got over 2 miles of a fishing area on the bank fishing that's open there. It's really good fishing.
Okay.
Where we're fishing at is within a half mile of where I've caught a 72-pound flathead and several 50s. I mean, it's really good fishing. We've caught some really, actually, we fished that live tournament of Lord, I can't think whose it was. Chad's. That's who it was. Chad. Excuse me. Chad's, and during that live tournament, we actually caught the 2 50-pound fish we caught there was like a quarter mile from the campground where we're holding this. So it's catch nice fish off the bank, or if you bring your boat, you can do that. It's gonna be free food, no charge at all. We're just asking people to come. We're dropping a donation bucket. That'll be fine. We're gonna have music. There's no alcohol allowed inside the park, so you'll have to, if you're going to drink or anything like that, you have to do that outside. But I think we're going to have a good time. We've had about 40 people saying they're coming, so all the way from Ohio to South Carolina, from Florida. So
now, for people that want to get a spot, can they make reservations? Is it first come, first serve?
Yeah, you can make reservations there if you're going to stay at the campsite. But if you're not,
I think they're pulled up right now.
Yeah. Okay. If you're not staying at the campsite, you can get a hotel or whatever, but you don't have to pay to come in. I've rented a pavilion, a big pavilion there. And if you go to Trophy Seekers Outdoors on Facebook, we've got a event thing on there that you can go to see where it's at and all. But like I said, it doesn't cost a dime to come in to go to the pavilion. I've already got it rented. And like I said, there's 2 acres of just great open banks for bank fishing, or they have a huge boat dock there, boat ramp there that you can put in like 6 boats at one time.
That's awesome.
It's a really nice place. So.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
All right. If you think you're interested, go ahead and look them up and see if y'all want to go ahead and go. I mean, sounds like it'd be fun right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of people.
There you go.
It's gonna
all right. Who else we got up here on chat? It's Steven. Hello. How's it going?
Other ones didn't. I don't know, honey. I don't know nothing about it.
I didn't hear what anybody said, but anyway.
That's Steve. Who's that? Steven?
Yep.
How's it going?
There you go, Steven. You can introduce yourself and what you do and stuff.
What's up, everybody? My name is Steven Sheets. I'm a singer and play guitar.
There you go.
What's up? What's up, my friend?
How you doing? How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Here we are.
You say you play guitar? You say you play guitar? You got your guitar in your hand? You got it ready?
My guitar's in storage.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Because Mr. Baines just kicked outside of our house.
All right, Steven.
Oh.
No, he stole our house.
Oh, Mr. Baines just stole our house.
Oh man.
Mr. Baines sold our house.
Whoa.
So now we're living in the Red Roof Inn in Aberdeen, Maryland.
Stop.
Let's see. In Maryland. Never been to Maryland.
I've never been to Maryland.
You guys
either.
ever been in Maryland before?
No.
Never been. Never been. Whoa, Rustic disappeared there again for a second time.
Where'd Rustic go? Did he freeze and take off on us?
Yeah, sometimes if he has a phone call come in, it messes his audio up, so he has to leave.
Oh, okay, okay.
He has to leave and come back in. Well, dang. All right. Well, Hawaiian Fisherman, I see he's muted, but if anybody wants to try out that Jules Catfish bait, let him know for the promo code for 10% off at the checkout. So
We talking about these?
yeah, there you go.
Got blood and cheese bait. Use Hawaiian Fisherman for 10% off at checkout.
That
What kind of baits? What kind of baits are they?
There's
They're fiber dough bait.
What do you usually catch on them? Like
Catfish,
anything?
man, they've got channel cat, blue cats, flatheads, largemouth bass.
you just get your hook, bro, and you pack it on there around that hook, and that thing when you sling it out there, it's not coming off. It's not coming off.
Just like power bait, just like the power bait dough bait.
Yeah, it's like power. Yeah, it's like the power bait dough. Yeah.
Let me get another look at that Hawaiian Fisherman. Show 'em.
That's the cheese bait.
It's
That's
so
what it
good.
looks like.
It's so good you want to put it on some crackers.
Yeah.
And that's blood bait right there.
Anytime, buddy.
I'm on live stream.
Bass Squatch, what's going on?
Oh, hey, that's my buddy
Johnny
Rusty.
Small Pepper.
Johnny Small Pepper, hello. Hey, yeah, you said fishing with Bass Squatch. There you go.
Now my buddy Bass Squatch, I did give
I'm
him
glad
a
you guys
shout.
come in, guys and gals.
He said he was more than willing to come up if he could get his computer stuff situated. That's a good friend of mine, guys. Bass Squatch, that's my buddy. If you guys have some time, whether he comes up or not, definitely check out Fishing with Bass Squatch. He's the guy that got me into bassing. I'm the guy that got him into fly fishing. So it's pretty awesome. Me and him, we had some times out here, guys. We had a lot of times out here. A good year, I think. Me and him would go out almost weekly together, and we just go fishing. Unfortunately, he kind of has some stuff that he had to take care of, and he had to move out to Tennessee. And I miss that man. Why do I miss that man? But he's a good friend of mine, and I'm really hoping to make it to Tennessee. And I can't wait till he comes here to see me and stuff like that. So if he can come up, that'd be awesome. I haven't seen him in a while, so to see him would be cool. But if not, check out Bass Squatch's channel, man. He's a good dude. He's a drop shot king, and I'm giving him a run for his money. I'm gonna practice that drop shot and see what's up because I'm gonna perfect it like he showed me.
He said, "I'm coming after you."
Yeah,
I said it text all the time. I'm coming, bro.
That's
coming.
right.
You shouldn't have shown me that drop shot. And then he showed me robo worms, and that's my go-to worm right there. He likes the morning dawn.
Now,
I'm on all the after dawn.
I want to ask Steven a question. Steven, now, do you go on just your site or do you go on other karaoke sites were several of you
Well-
singing karaoke?
Well, I go to karaoke places around each night. Like for example, I went to Fisherman's Catch every Saturday night, and then I go to the Tower in Bel Air, Maryland on Thursday nights, and then I go to
I'm
the
talking about-
American Legion where Kimmy is at.
That here on YouTube, I'm talking about on the YouTube channels. Do you go on the YouTube channels? Because there are some people who like karaoke. They like listening to it, and they like going and just listening to it and stuff. And we want to know what channels you would go to on YouTube.
We'll see my name down here, where it says STEVEN and SHEATS.
Yep, I can read.
That's right. That's the name of my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And in my YouTube channel, it has me singing some of the great country music songs.
There you go.
Since I'm a huge fan of country music.
Top one
And
favorite
sometimes-
country song. What is it?
Well, one of my favorite songs I did was a tribute song to Charlie Daniels.
There you go.
Okay.
The tribute song to
Who's your-
Charlie Daniels was "The Devil Went Down to Georgia."
Uh-huh.
Who's your all-time favorite old style country singer?
I think Brooks and Dunn.
Really?
Okay.
I've been singing a lot of Brooks and Dunn songs.
I hated
And,
them two broke up.
Let's see. Karaoke is one of my weaknesses. I can get down to some karaoke. Okay, Basquatch said he can get down with some karaoke.
I tried it, but it didn't work. It broke the glass in the house.
Oh.
We sure can dance.
Boom!
As a matter of fact, I got his microphone right here. Come on, Dave. Don't let him down.
Yeah, I heard the glass bust out the house, so I give up karaoke. So I said, the heck with it.
I don't even try karaoke.
So I just started boot scooting buggy dancing. That's where I like my fancy jeans.
I make up my own songs. Especially when I'm fishing. I love singing to the fish. I'm telling you, it's like it calls them in or something.
Hey, I tried that, man, and I think I seen them on the next bus out of town.
Listen,
He wasn't singing the right song then, man. He wasn't holding the right note. I bring him in when I sing, all right? I bring him in.
radio, we always catch fish. I swear it's the vibration off of it.
And we got a mic. Actually, in the car, we got a mic we can hook up and sing karaoke. The dogs, every house we go by, the dogs are howling, so we didn't want to get shot.
Hey, I'm telling you though,
Patsy.
it works, man. It works. You sing to those fish, man. You're having a rough day, just start singing.
Hey, I love it when she
It's
sings.
gonna make you laugh, so you're having a good time anyway. So
She's like Reba McEntire over here.
Dang, you are
You get enough drinks down in you. You get enough drinks down in you, you're gonna have everybody's gonna sound like a rock star.
That's right.
Well, Rustic, you know when they go and say, "Okay, you know it's closing time."
Whoa, we got
let's
switched
stop.
somehow.
I think it's because Hawaiian fishermen left.
Dude, Rustic, I went from down in this corner, and I ended up right here.
Hey,
Wow.
we finally moved to the top. We're right here next to the two pros, Rustic and Apache, right here.
Oh wait, no, I'm next to the two pros now. It's Mr. Channel. I'm in the middle now. Mr.
I'm
Channel
just
Cat
the
Pro
middle.
over here. He's over there, and then we got the flathead, the blue pros.
Okay, Lance, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for coming up. You're more welcomed up here at any time if you want to come up.
I love that name, Tyler Goes Fishing. That's a good one. How you doing, Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler Goes Fishing. I was talking to him on the chat the other day. What's up,
Tyler.
man? How's it going?
Let's say, buddy.
Yeah, Steven,
I like the name
you're
Tyler.
gonna find a
I
lot of
got a buddy
songs.
that I fish with named Tyler.
That's it.
You're going to find more talk about fishing than anything else. I mean,
And
on
he's
these sites right
watching.
here.
That's awesome. What's up,
If
Tyler?
you're
Add Tyler.
you come in and if you're polite, be a good guy, man. You're more welcome to come up anytime. We will help promote your deal, and you seem like a pretty good guy, so you can come up anytime and chats and talk to us and everything. And like I said, we'll give you shout outs and stuff like that, help you out. But you gotta love that fishing too. So if you get out there and say, "Hey, I went out there and I caught me some bluegills today," awesome. How many did you get? Might make a song about fishing something.
There's burgers right there. My Walmart bag.
I'll look you up when I need a flathead song too, so you can write us one.
Hey, now see Paul Man in there. Paul Man, I'd like to have you as our special guest for next week, if that's all right with Rustic. That we'll have you come up and everything. So please email me. I mean,
well,
I'd like you to come up. I'd like you to come up now, but I'd rather wait till next week.
Well, next week I got that. We got that tribute and celebration to all the channel supporters next Sunday.
Okay.
So,
all right. Okay. Okay. All righty.
we'd like to have him up week after that if he's not available, and love to have him up, but a week after next Sunday, because this coming up Sunday is going to be the celebration for the supporters. We're going to celebrate all the channel supporters that support all the channels across YouTube, and it's time somebody celebrates you. So you come on in, because we're supposed to be getting some stuff in, and we'll be have giveaways for the supporters only.
Yeah.
So all you other channels out there that these supporters go on your channels, please show up and show your support for them. It'd be greatly appreciated. And because I always say it, and I'm still going to say it, without them supporting your channel, getting you out there, sharing your links and stuff like that there, letting people, hey, this so-and-so show's coming on at this time on other people's channels, we are because of them, and I appreciate them.
Yeah. We wouldn't be where we're at, if it wasn't for everybody. I mean, we also have some very wonderful moderators in chat. I mean, we also got people. We have people in that are watching, and just because they ain't typing in, that don't mean that they ain't appreciated, because they very are appreciated as well. So just because we don't see your name,
about Uncle Don?
Don't think we ain't forgot
what time you talking about doing your first live?
It's cocoa.
I think at this time I plan to do my
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Open up, Mom. Close your eyes. I know you trust me.
Well, listen, guys.
Oh,
it's time for me
Paul
to
Man,
go because I need to recharge my battery on my iPhone. But if you folks want to support my YouTube channel, check my YouTube channel and watch my videos and hit subscribe.
We got you, man. We got you.
So until then, as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all down the trail. See ya.
Peace out, man. See ya. Heck yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you leave in style, I guess. Heck yeah. I was digging the top hat, honestly. I was hoping he'd bust out the guitar and just watch him just look like Ozzy Osbourne,
We're gonna break out some Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah.
I like Cash. Cash isn't bad.
Cash is good.
I'm
Minister Brandon. Hello.
How could I forget his name? Wow.
Oh, I'll be up in a minute, guys. I can't quit laughing.
I know you guys know him.
Who?
I can't believe I forgot his name. He's a country singer. Don't take the girl. Tim McGraw. That's my guy. Yeah, I'm a Tim McGraw guy. And I'm from Texas, so when he sings that Southern Girl, it just kind of, oh wow, see, now
I can't break out singing. We might get a copyright.
We'll call it the remix.
They always make a remix for my singing.
Yeah, somebody might dig it. You never know.
Said Rustic, at this time, I plan to do my first live March 23rd. 3 p.m. Sorry, fingers faster than my brain. Well, I don't have a calendar here in front of me, so I don't know what day that March 23rd is on. But I will mark it on the calendar when I get to my calendar and make sure we all go over there and support you and see what's going on and everything. So if you're needing a thumbnail made for that, you holler at me, holler at Miss Becca, holler at Big Matt. Miss Becca makes some awesome ones. I mean, she makes all of ours for our show, and I appreciate that with all my heart because I cannot make them look that good ever. I mean, because I'm just not that good at it. But man, she is awesome with these things. And me and Apache, we really appreciate you doing it for us.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you. You're just a sweetheart, and we love
Virtual
and respect
bear
you.
hug. I mean, come on now. I mean, for real, have you seen them awesome thumbnails? I mean, if it wasn't for that, I mean, come on.
Everybody knows who Curly is.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Let's see.
Yeah, Paul, man, just get a hold of me or get a hold of Apache so we can work it out and get the deals worked out and make sure you got time. So what I would do is I would wait till that Monday to let us know if you come up that Sunday, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, not today, not next Sunday, but the following Sunday. And I don't have a calendar from me, so I don't know what day that is.
I think next Sunday would be the 20th, wouldn't it?
The 23rd.
23rd.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
27th.
And so that way we can make sure that you got time to come up. If you ain't got plans or something comes up. Because I usually don't like to try to find anybody for the show until about at least 5 days before the show comes up. And that way they got plenty of time. If something comes up, they can contact me, say, hey, you know, something's come up with the family or something's come up, I'm not going to be able to make it. You know, we can just go like we're doing tonight. I can holler at some people, see if they want to come up, and we'll just have a blast, you know.
Thanks for having me up tonight too, Rustic and Apache. That was awesome, guys. I'm glad I was able to.
Hey, I mean, I know me and you, we've been talking about it for a while. We've been emailing like each other, and you're just like me, man. We're young, we got family, just like everybody else. We work jobs, and our schedules can be hectic at times, and we got a lot of stuff sometimes happening at one time. So
yeah, Apache often, and he's been wanting you up here for a good while. But
yeah, I've been watching, man. You've been watching.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
But now we finally got you up here. So
yeah,
right on. I appreciate that, guys. You know,
there's famous Curly, and then hold on, we got Bank Fishing Adventures. Hello, welcome.
Yep. And we'll be looking forward to Carolina Real Screamers here on their tournament trail. And I know at some places they don't allow you to go live. It's probably against their rules and stuff because they don't want to let people know where they're fishing or who they're fishing with or what tackle baits they're using. They might be injecting some special sauce in that bait. They don't really know about.
You never know about us, that's for sure. But we're definitely going to try to do some pre-tournament stuff if we can get service.
That's
so we could.
If we try to go live, I mean, we might point the camera a little higher than what it should be, and we might not talk as much. But hey, it'll be a good just to show.
Hey, as long as you do the same thing you normally do, get your camera up, get them on your poles, and to make people think it's not going live, you really don't have to. You can look at your phone, play on it, and just talk. Don't look at the camera. And just go about doing what you do for your tournament stuff because we know that's a serious deal. And, y'all stand a chance to make a good amount of money doing these tournaments. And we want to see y'all have fun, but we also want to see you take care of business too. We want to see what it's like.
We love to have fun and stuff, but when it comes tournament time, there's a lot of money on the line, with entry fees, with bait, with gas. And, with gas the way it is now. I mean, we might not be able to look at the camera and interact, but if we can somehow bring everybody in to kind of see, the behind the scenes or during, it's really just going to be just come and watch because it's going to be pretty serious.
And don't worry, those are the ones that I really like watching because it's like, it's like watching the Outdoor Channel. When they got the fishing on there and stuff. I mean, that's what I like watching. I mean, yeah, the laughing and cutting up part, I really like that too. But I want to see y'all get serious. I want to see what it's
Well-
about. I want to see you, get out there, see what the
I'll see the
team.
serious side.
Yeah,
That's
see
it.
how the team
See you guys
functions.
under pressure, kind of.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
See, when we know we getting ready, it might be pick up and move. She's reeling in, pulling
Mhm.
anchors, or we're drifting, drift
It's really
socks.
funny. Like when
Yeah.
you see us, when you normally see us fishing, it's always fun, but we know what we're going to be doing when we get the camera going. So during a turn, I think it would be really cool, for them to see,
Oh, yeah.
how it does change. When we feed off of each other, and I'm mostly, on that depth finder. I am the eyes on that depth finder. I'm telling him where to go. He's, it's really interesting. I really want to show that.
Yeah, the only thing
That's
we
what
just
I exactly.
if we do that, we
Right
got to
quick.
read the rules first of
Yeah,
all
we're gonna
and
read
make
the
sure that
Nothing's
it's
in there.
legit that we can even do that. And if
Okay.
we can, because a lot of these tournaments like this one, there will be lie detector tests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you got this kind of money on the line, of course, and stuff, because you never want. I mean, you got to stay within those rules, and that's the number one thing.
Yep.
But
How much
if we
money's
can
on the
somehow
line for
do
this
this,
one?
If I can get some of my moderators in there, if they would drop Ugly Dog Lures link in the chat, please, I'd greatly appreciate that because they are the sponsor of our show.
Yes.
And I definitely want to give them a shout out. Go check them out.
He
Paul,
makes some
man,
nice
I'm
lures,
telling you,
man.
go
He's
check him
painting.
out, brother. I mean, he's awesome, and you need to connect with him.
Anything you need, anything you can think of, Goose has got it.
Yeah, go check out Down East Tackle.
Yep.
He makes some awesome rigs.
Same thing.
I don't know if y'all
However
can
you
see him or
want it,
not.
you got it.
Let me see if I can
Ships,
swap
he
over.
ships all over.
I am
He
behind
ships all
time,
over
everybody.
U.S. and Canada, all over the world.
Go check out Down East Tackle. He makes some off the wall, man, bomb stuff for you, and whatever type of fishing you got coming up, he will make that tackle for you. And I guess I'm hanging up there. I might use them. I took them out of the package. I put them back because I am going to be promoting his stuff around to some of my bait vendors and helping him out. So, but he's not a sponsor of my show, but I still want to give a shout out for him. And I want to say hi to my Bank Fishing Adventures buddy. I see he's come in. Thank you for coming in. And Kelly Bullock, thank you for coming in.
Rustic, that reminds me too. We're gonna get you some of the Carolina drifting weights, the Carolina lake weights. We're gonna get you some sent up there also to you, my friend. We got some of the new stuff we're working on, the neon,
I wish it would show
the
us.
yellow and all kinds of different
nice,
stuff.
sir.
So we're gonna be getting some of them up there to you.
Oh yeah, and make sure you drop Carolina Reel Screamers link down on there because they got some drift tackles down there. Contact them if you're interested in them, which I guarantee you will be because they are awesome. They will work with you on it. If you want 50 of them, they'll get them to you.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, also, if you want your channel, if you have any questions about your channel, like you said, anything with tackle gear, anything like that, I mean, they've been helping me since day one. They've always been supportive of my lives, and they've been there for everything. I mean, they've helped me out when I've had questions. So, please contact them for anything.
And Apache, hopefully here soon, not too far near you, we're going to be having our first bait and tackle shop that will be carrying our products also. Not too far from you right there. So we're just finalizing everything. So these things are starting to hit the bait and tackle shop.
So when is Madcast going to give you a promo code where they get a certain percentage off their rods?
There you go.
We'll talk later, brother.
Yeah. We'll have to save this for the back.
I'm digging that Orange Crush, man.
For the back,
Steve Lowe got
backstage. We'll have to
Steve
save this
Lowe
for
just got
backstage
his
talk.
Old Steve Loke on here. He just got his in. It's the Orange Crush. And man, he said, I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I plan on doing it. So real quick. And ever since I asked y'all to show me what the Orange Crush looked like on that live, man, I fell in love with that pole. I want one of those so bad. And
when you get here, we'll have you a surprise for you.
Well, I can't wait to see what that's going to be. But I've been eyeballing them on the site right now, but I've got bigger plans. I got 2 big trips coming up, so I plan on getting them took care of first, and then we're gonna see what happens. Because man, that Orange Crush is an awesome pole. You've got many of them different colors out there, and you showed me 3 of them. But look at Rebecca. What's she doing over there? I know she's got her favorite.
I do. Let me go get my baby. Hold
But
on.
Rustic,
I'll be right back.
we'll
I seen her when she was over. She goes, Orange Crush, like Orange Crush. I know she's got her favorite.
Yeah.
we definitely.
I mean, they're all good looking poles. Don't get me wrong, folks. They're all awesome looking poles. I've seen them catch some good cats on these poles. They got excellent backbones on them, and they look good, and they reflect good on a good light. But that Orange Crush, man, that's just a pretty pole to me.
That's mine. I love
That's
it.
the pink and purple. Yeah.
Pink and purple.
What do they call that one?
Pink and
Love
purple.
That is that Mad Cats?
That's
Mad
Mad Cats.
Cats.
That's what it's called,
What's
pink
the
and
name of
purple.
Yeah, the Sterling rod.
That's all we have. That's the only pole that's on our boat. You know, like
Yep.
I said, when Matt and them, give us the news that we were coming on board with our family, and that's when we decided to get rid of everything we got, and we're 100%.
We went full Mad Cats.
That's what I want to get. I want to go. I got
That's
off and
awesome.
in poles. I'll never give up my $9 pole because it catches me a lot of fish, or it's
Yeah.
just me doing it. But
And-
using that pole, but that pole's been a good strong pole for $9. And
So-
but I want to get all matching poles. Get them up there, and not to look more professional. It's just because to me it just seems like it looks better. I mean,
There you
I'm
go.
just
I
no
do-
country boy fishing, so I fish like everybody else does around here. We got mismatched poles and everything, but it works for me. But man, I like them Mad Cats.
Well, I've got to give Uncle Lou a shout out. Got a set of his planer boards coming in.
We're excited about those.
So
Yeah,
Uncle Lou will be on board with us in the planer board department. Also, he's
There you go.
he's got our weights. We sent him some weights, and he sent us some planer boards. So can't wait to do a video on his planer boards for Uncle Lou. Also,
Heck yeah.
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 I'm
Whenever
just
you
waiting for
pulled them
Uncle Lou
weights
to
up,
come
I was
out
like,
with
man, them weights, I like the colors on the
9-foot spinner
neon.
rod.
Oh yeah.
That neon one looks real good.
They look
I'll be right
so
back.
good
My
with
grandbabies are leaving, so I'm gonna go out and say bye to them, and
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Let's see.
but yeah,
Y'all
Patsy,
have fun.
our neon stuff. If you put them up underneath
I wish I had a black light in the
a
house.
black
I would
light,
show
they
you.
glow.
Yeah.
So they glow. So the night fishermen, they look really. We on our Facebook page, you can actually see some of this in our website will be launching here very soon. So it's coming. It's Rebecca's put the finishing touches on it here. So that'll be launching very soon.
What's the name of the website?
It's going to be Carolina Lake Weights.
Carolina Lake Weights?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And like I said, our drifting weights,
I mean, look at that.
Color like better.
we got pretty much any color you can
I
think
mean, we
of.
have some cool colors coming on.
Look at that.
No, I've never seen those. What are those?
So it's a dragon weight. So it's a drifting weight. So as you're drifting, it keeps it. So as
It's
you're
like
going,
a snake.
yeah,
It's like a
pretty much
snake.
like a snake. So as
It's
you're
just
going
slithering on the bottom,
it slithers over things.
going over the structure, so you don't get hung up.
And this is our 2 ounce. We got from 2 ounce all the way to 4.
We don't know how to work a camera.
That's our other color. I mean, we got all kinds of colors. I mean, excellent colors and stuff. And we've been developing these. We've used them, tested them, and we build ours what we call not to break away.
Yeah.
So we want you to try to get back as much tackle as possible. So we build it to not snap and break away at a certain pressure point.
Yeah.
So, some of them, are built to snap. So,
yeah, there are some drifting
but
weights that
we
do
built
break
ours
away.
not to break away.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. Let's
Drifting weights,
see.
that's what they're called, drifting weights?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look into those. Okay.
Definitely.
Look us up on our Facebook page.
I'll put it down in the chat so you can see it.
And we would
Dink
definitely.
over stink said, just remember if you're used to using a medium heavy, make sure you go down to a medium with Metacats.
Yeah, because it is a little bit more. And see, with the type of fishing that we like to do, we've got the medium heavy. It fits us good because
we love the medium heavy.
Yeah,
we love it.
We love it because we're always after that extra size fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely.
I don't like a lot of play in my rods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it all depends on what suits you. You know, everybody likes something a little different.
When you put a rod in your hand, the way that thing feels, you want it to feel comfortable and stuff. That means a lot. I mean, if you pick up a rod and it just don't have that right balance,
it's not going to.
If it feels too heavy or if it feels too light,
go up or go down.
Go up or go down because you got to feel comfortable. You know, it's
like the length of the poles messes with me the most. I don't know what it is. I like 7 foot rods or 6'6" is okay, but a 7 foot is awesome.
Yep.
9 foot on a spinning
That's
reel
the Metacat, man. Metacats are 7 foot.
7'6". I'm telling you.
Yep.
See, that's like me. Whenever we're just brim fishing, I like a good short pole, and Jamie's out there.
I'm using a crappy pole for brim fishing because I like the bend in it. I like to feel that. Light tackle. I mean, that just like, wow.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I love that.
One time I do love a 9 foot rod though. Is definitely for big rivers and fly fishing.
Oh yeah,
that's when I love my 9 foot. My Reddington crosswater. It comes in handy when you're trying to set that drift in them bigger rivers. So
we do have these for the Carolina Lake weights.
There you go.
So that's our bigger style. I mean, we got some smaller ones. I wish that would show better. So yeah. Send me your address. Here, I'll put our email down there. We'll send you some.
And we just got back in some of our we're trying to come up later on with maybe a merch store when we get our hats and shirts and stuff.
We got our original stickers.
And this is our
look at that sticker, yo.
Hey man, that needs to go up there, bro.
That's a sticker right there.
Send us your address to the email we just stuck out there, carolinareelscreamers@yahoo.com. I'll send you a sticker.
No, hold on. Let me keep up with chat right quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, Paul Man said that's cool. Grey Wolf says sweet. Miss Valerie said I'm back. Had a phone call. Don R said looking for a blue and gold pole for my Navy build. Doesn't Metacats have that blue? It's a blue with yellow. What's it called? Electric.
They're coming out with some nice colors.
I've seen the ghost. The ghost one was pretty good.
Yeah, I've got the ghost in here.
Dude, that was killer.
We got here's one. There's the bottom of it, and then you got
that's it. That's the one I was talking about. Yep. Miss Rebecca knows. She read my mind. That's it.
Apache.
What's the name of that one?
This one right here, I've got so many names.
I know. I mean, I know my Metacats too. I don't own them, but I know them.
The Orange Crush. You got the Venom rods. You got.
I think that one's the electric.
I believe it is. I just got so many names of different rods now.
Yeah.
They've got their new ones out. Definitely check them out and tell Matt and stuff. Carolina Reel Screamers, all of them at Mad Cats Outdoors, where you heard it from too. And they'll definitely they'll take care of you. They're good people.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I just want to give a quick shout out to my mom and pops. They're all the way in Florida. They're watching right now from Florida. Hello.
Hey, Mom and Pop, how y'all doing?
Say hey, Mom and Pops. Say hey, doing. Thank you. Some wonderful people here tonight. Everybody, please follow everybody. Follow somebody in here that you haven't. If you have, double check because YouTube be on some weird stuff. Sometimes, you can be sub to them, but you go back and check and you got to sub all over. And then it's embarrassing when they got to see that you resub to them. So
that's it. If you don't comment and watch a video or something, YouTube will definitely take you back off. We've had several people tell us, hey, we subscribed, and come to find out, if you just just go in there and subscribe and not watch a video or something,
What is it? We're back.
they'll say, hey. So yeah, I think we're close to about 60 videos, 61 videos on ours right now. So we definitely, between TikTok and YouTube, we definitely try to put out some stuff. And like I said, we're going to be stepping up with the tournament stuff. If we can get service and bringing everybody in behind the scenes and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So,
Now everybody too. Their TikTok is Carolina Real Screamers all together.
Check
all together on TikTok.
We get even more crazier on TikTok.
Now, I know that y'all said y'all were going to go ahead and y'all doing the tournaments next month at Santee. So I know I'm hyped for that.
It's next weekend. It's this coming weekend. The one.
Okay, this coming weekend.
Yep. It's the big cat ball.
Hello, Rustic.
It's gonna be a big one.
I think there's over 100 boats or better signed up already.
Yeah, there's 100 boats as of now, and you got to think the people that come and pay cash. It's going to keep on going.
So it's probably, I'm saying this is probably going to be 140 boats, maybe even more.
Easy.
So
hey, well, I do know that y'all gonna have the best looking, snazziest looking boat out there. I tell you that.
I heard it was a pretty good sized tournament every year anyway. So they said there's going to be a lot of vendors there. There's going to be some. One of the YouTubers is going to be there. They're going to have a booth set up or something.
Yep.
And
it's going to be so much fun.
I can't think of the name. I think Daryl knows who it is. I mean, it's just a lot of people going to be there, and I want y'all to all check that out because even if they can't go live, they will be doing a video after it's over with. So, check it out.
The service center is very iffy, but like I said, we're going to read over the rules good. If we can bring everybody in, we apologize if we can't interact, and talk the way we normally do because it's going to be all business. But we love each and every one of you, so just know we love you. But it's time to for us. It's time. Yeah, y'all to work.
Y'all gonna get some tough loving
when y'all pull up there to them scales or the inspection and stuff like that to get started. We know you're gonna put on the game face, and it's gonna be all business. We expect it to be all business for you guys because this just not a YouTube tournament. This is something that y'all do on a regular basis.
Yeah. So like the YouTube tournaments were very off for us. We didn't know how to do them because we're so used to 100 boats. We didn't, and money's on the line. And when we got into those YouTube tournaments, we were like, "Whoa, this is so
this is laid back here."
When y'all first came in and started doing YouTube tournaments, y'all was like dead serious. Y'all was catching fish and was doing what you had to do. And now that y'all know that on YouTube tournaments, it's just about having fun and sitting back and enjoying it.
That's it.
I think first on the Iron Cat when I was catching fish and saying, I looked at Jamie and
Thank you, Valerie.
Like, they showed us their fish. Like, what?
Hey, Bob, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, we were surprised. Rebecca, won that Iron Cat tournament. That was amazing and stuff like that because that was our very first YouTube tournament itself. And Miss Lord Explorer had told us that night down the river about it. And Rebecca said, heck yeah, I'm in. Tournament, let's do it. But, it was a hot day down there in Santee that day.
I thought I was going to die that day.
Whew.
Yeah, some of those YouTube tournaments are fun to watch. Some of them they're a little weird. Not all of them, just very few of them.
Yeah.
And I really don't care for the far out, hey, you're going to wear a dress, if you lose. I don't care for all that. I like to see have fun. But, hey, if you have fun making them weird bets and stuff like that, I say go for it.
Let's do it.
But, take the fishing part serious. I mean, you got to be safe out there. You want to catch fish, but you still want to have fun doing it.
That's it.
These two right here below me take their fishing seriously. I mean, very seriously, folks.
Oh, yeah.
But they have fun doing it. And they make you feel like you're sitting there in that boat doing that. I mean, like the other day when he was live and I said, hey, you got your foot in my seat over, get my seat dirty.
I was like, oh my gosh, sorry.
And also one thing that we take very seriously and we would love for people to do is practice CPR and catch and release.
Take good
Yeah.
care. We caught a fish 2 weeks ago, and when we pulled it into the boat, he didn't look too well, and if we don't think a fish is going to make it or just needs a couple more minutes in a good oxygenated water, we'll hold on to it for 10, 15 an hour until it can be released back.
Yeah, we have an oxygenator that's in our big tank on our Pro Cat, and we'll set a fish in there within normally 15 minutes. Man, that fish is like it was just
oh my gosh,
bam,
be
like
careful, yeah.
So
yeah, man, me and Lance was talking about that this morning. That them blues, between the blues channels and the flatheads, the blues are the most sensitive about not making it when released back in the water, especially the bigger ones. Because don't know why. I figured that they have like an acid content like a gator does. If a gator gets all excited, rolls and stuff like that, they get that acid.
Yeah, that lactic acid is no joke with those, But when you pull them up, a blue will hold on to that and they'll bloat up. And I mean, if you don't burp them, it can be bad on them.
Especially if you're fishing deep water and you don't take your time and reel that blue or that flathead in real slow, especially a blue. Take your time in deep water and bring them up. And then before you get them up to the surface,
let them release.
Let them release them bubbles you'll see sometimes.
And they'll decompress out.
They'll decompress and then go ahead and bring them in the boat. And I'm going to tell you, man.
Yeah, we watched Daryl, Trophy Seekers. We watched him on the live, and him and Woody. Was it Woody? Was Woody fishing with him? Anyway, they was out fishing. They caught a big old blue. I mean, it wasn't no giant, but it's probably a 20 under pounds or something like that. It's pretty good size.
Yeah.
And they got it up. They, I don't know I can't remember if they waited. I don't think they did, but they took a picture with it and they put it right back in the water and they held it for a little bit and let it go. Well, they went back to fishing. Well, they looked over there in front of the boat and this fish was kind of like flopping on top of the water. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they said, well, is that the one we just turned loose? And they looked at each other and said, I don't know. So they pulled up anchor, they pulled up their poles, they quit fishing. Good. They went over there and took care of this fish. And they sat there and burped this. He sat there in that boat and rubbed that belly until that fish burped. And then they put it back in the water. He held it for good 10 minutes, man, before that fish finally started. And then it took off.
Nice. That's what it's all about.
If he didn't do that, that fish would have died right there on top of that water.
I mean, I hate to say it, if one we know is not going to make it, I want to bring it home. It's that's the only reason we'll take one home. But I mean, if you just give it a little bit of time, your fish is going to be all right.
And of course, if you take your big ones, they don't taste good anyway. Let them live for another day. If you catch some, 4 or 5 pounders for, that there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not going to say anything. Hey, no, I'm around my area, man. There's some Asians that they will eat any size catfish. Yep. They are not picky about it, and kudos to them. I mean, more respect to them. I mean, and
I tell you, whenever I go, I love a good, slab size, like a little, we call them a sandwich,
Yeah, sandwich.
That's all I want off of them, So
that's it.
Those big ones.
And a lot of people say,
they keep the big ones, and I can understand that's your fish. You caught it. You do what you want to do with it. And if you cut them up the right way, you do get that mud streak out of them, and they do taste pretty good if you cut them up the right way.
Yeah.
But
they know how to get all that good meat out of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of game wardens will tell you that a blue is real sensitive. If you catch them big old blue cats, 40, 60, 70 pounds, 80 pounds. They say it's better to pull them out, keep them out of the water than release them because you never know. An hour down, they can float up and be dead. Yep. I mean, it's just no matter how much they burp or what, it's just something about them that they just can't recuperate.
Yeah.
But I have seen them where they kept them and caught big ones like that and they've released fine and all that. But, sometimes it just happens. I mean, I've released crappie with nothing wrong with his crappie. Caught him in the corner of his mouth or on the bottom of the lip, turn that dude loose, and a couple minutes later, come floating up. I'm like, what's wrong with that thing?
Yeah.
I didn't gut hook the dude. I don't know what's wrong with it.
One time caught a 36-inch striper. on a spoon. And sure enough, man, you know, I kept it there, and I mean, I even got in the water. It was like close to summertime, and I got in the water and even tried to like jeremy weight it, you know, like give it, you know, give it a little push and get in there and try and get water through his gills. But it still wasn't enough, man. When them stripers fight, and they fight so hard and just thrashing and head shaking, I think they shake their head so hard, man, it just get brain kills them.
I found with a striper,
They damage.
actually, it's going to sound rough, but a striper, you know, when I've caught several of them, it's best to kind of just throw them back in that water.
Yeah, like torpedo it.
Wrong, but that's actually kind of, you know, it pushes. And I've had a lot of them to live because of that.
I mean, I tried everything. I mean, like I said, I've tried to push it front, forward, and backward.
Yeah.
And I just tried that for so long, like 10, 15 minutes, and it has nothing. Because that's my thing. If I'm not gonna kill it if I'm not gonna eat it.
That's it.
You know, but I mean, but seeing a fish that big, I want it to live. I want it to go reproduce.
Well, it's like
I've
had people ask me.
Can't save them all.
People ask me on my own channels, hey, I said, them are nice catfish you're catching, you know. Why do you throw them back in the water like that? I said, I only do that in the wintertime because when you pull that catfish out of that water and it hits that cold air, they tense up.
Yeah.
And when they tense up, even though they're flopping around, they're still tense. And that cold air is like 4 times colder on them. And so I do what I got to do, and then I'll take them and just throw them back in the water. And as soon as they hit that water, it's like a slap to them. And it's like, okay, I'm out of here.
That's
And
it.
sometimes I don't. I'll take and, you know, get down there close to water, and I'll gently throw it back in the water, but I don't throw it like I do in the wintertime.
Now, you said bringing up a fish too fast from deep water.
Don't do that.
If you don't let them do that, I mean, I've seen people pull them up so fast their eyes pop out of their head.
Yeah, and
They'll
see,
get really like bloated. Yeah,
I mean,
if
look weird.
you're fishing deep water, man, just enjoy the fight. Take your time. Just you know, enjoy it more. Just don't be like you. You know, you bring that puppy.
It's excited.
Yeah,
you know, just remind yourself, slow down. He's on.
Yeah.
Once you know the hook is good, your line's good, the tackle's good, enjoy that fight. You know, especially in deep water. And
I mean, that's the thing about adrenaline.
Real fast, like Apache said on them blues, them big blues. They'll say, "Oh boy, look at them eyes bulge out there," you know. Well, you just rip that monster and build him up in 5 seconds, you know. I mean, you pull him from deep water, he has the time to decompress.
I know, yeah.
And you'll see the
bubbles.
bubbles
Like you jumping down at 200 foot of water and coming straight back up. You're gonna be hurt.
That's just like a diver. You know, a diver goes down there real deep. He's got to decompress when he comes back up. He might have to go into a chamber or something. You know how deep. You know, it's the same thing.
I mean, especially channel cats, man. They'll pull out like a little 3-pound, 5-pound channel from so far down under, and poor little channel cat got his stomach hanging out of his mouth.
That's it. It's
like, come on, man. You got gear. You have gear that is overkill for a channel, and you're gonna like try and bring them up like in 2.5 seconds. I mean, come on. I mean,
that's it.
You don't realize when a channel cat, when you hook them dudes, they're fighting and rolling, and they got their mouth open. And when you're pulling them that fast, that water's filling through there. And they got a bunch of them come up, and I have seen them, and I've even been guilty of pulled them up, and their stomach be hanging out. And what I do is I just take my 2 fingers and I reach down this mouth and I push it back down in there.
Yeah.
And before I release it, because if you don't, they will die. They'll choke themselves to death.
Yep.
Yeah, they will.
Hey, Dale, welcome in. Bugman, what's going on?
learned a whole bunch, guys. But I don't know nothing about cats, and you guys are just blowing my mind with all this stuff.
If you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, if any questions, man, I mean, come on.
I'm just kind of trying to soak it in. Is that with all fish that you want to bring up slow like that? Because I know here in Colorado,
all fish, my dude. Even with humans that do free diving, that go down in the ocean, when they come back up, if you come back up, you get them bubbles in your bloodstream. So for humans, it's bad.
And that's just
unless
like bass fishing,
in shallow water. Then you throw it out there, hook that crappie in shallow water, reel it back in as fast as you can so you can throw it in the bucket and get another one. Sometimes fish will literally fight to the death too. False albacore needed to be chucked into the water. Nose first to create air bubbles in the water, which is what gets them going again. Yep.
Yeah.
And see, we have a syringe on our boat also, almost like if you go get a shot or something, we'll stick down and release into the throat, or release that air, pocket out also.
Yeah. Some people, they'll carry like a little sewing needle and they'll lay the bass sideways on their belly and they'll find that bubble along the stomach and they'll just puncture it, just barely a little puncture, and it deflates it.
Yeah, and see, we go through the mouth and just release that air.
You stick that down there. You'll hear them actually really loud.
Yeah, it'll sound like a little.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I've never known that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey man, see, I'm learning a lot so much. I'm writing a whole bunch of stuff too down.
See, you're fishermen, you're doctors, you're everything.
Yeah, we're a little bit of everything here. We're veterinarians and everything.
But
let's see.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see, I mean, I write down everything from dates, gear that y'all are using, that y'all are talking about. I mean, a little bit of everything.
Chris just wrote, Joe from Catt just caught a monster 88-pound blue cat. Nice job.
Ooh, Joe from
That's a fish.
Joe from Cats. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Don't freak out. Okay.
And also, your weather and stuff. When you're planning stuff out, man, look at your weather, your pressures, every detail about it. It'll help you out with your fishing. Also, even the moon phases, everything like that will definitely help you out.
We don't like a full moon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I like 3 days prior to a full moon and 3 days after. That's me.
I thought it was right on the full moon was the best bite, or does that depend on where you're at?
Well, everybody will say one thing, the difference. Myself, I'm 3 days prior to a full moon and 3 days after.
And see, and I think I can guess why. Because usually the fish can sense the moon phases as well. So when you go to a certain area, then bait fish can predict the changes as well.
Yeah.
And that's where they're going to go. They're going to follow the food. They're going to go back into them structural spots, and they're going to want to bed down and lay low.
And see, that's just like, before a storm.
Mm-hmm.
And say you going out bait fishing live brim. I can tell you, if that storm is going to come the next morning, I can tell you my best fishing is day before the storm hits. I can go out and catch a lot of brim, stuff like that, or catch a lot of catfish. And if you watch them pressures, them storms and stuff, I always like a day before a storm, I can really tear up some good fish. And, stuff like that, because them pressures and stuff play with the fishing a lot. The moon phases, the wind gusts. Northeast wind, I do not like a northeast wind when I'm trying to fish. Something I was raised up on, and I can tell you it's always been an iffy time on northeast wind. So we pay attention. We write everything down from temperature to moon phases to every detail. We keep a book, and we write it down.
Now, this goes back to like what you got, like the book that you have that has all the structures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can follow that map with your kayak, but it also depends, like he said, man, on all the time you go. I mean, you can go in the summertime, slay them back to back to back every cast. But you go back the next summer, and waters could be totally different, phases can be different, anything. Just a one slight different factor can make a whole change.
Well,
maybe even the time.
I used to keep counting every year. From the time the crappie spawn started until it ended. Okay.
Yeah.
And every year I did that. And for the fourth year, I got up there and I got my counters out. I said, okay, it started this time last year. Always go. We had a camper set up on the lake year round. So we went up there 2 days before, started fishing. And sometimes it was started that week and the next thing you know, it's okay. It's supposed to start this time last year, but year before last, it started 4 days earlier. There was nothing. But last year, it started this time. We set up there about 6 days, and finally it kicked on. It took 6 days after that time. So it's never the same time. I mean, it all depends. Like you said, the weather, the moon, the water temperature, and the right conditions. And all of a sudden, bam, they turn on, and they hit good.
I do got a question about the moon fishing. Now, I know you said you like to fish 3 days prior and 3 days after the full moon.
Yes.
Do you fish the same gear in the same spots, or do you actually switch your gear from the first 3 days to the last 3 days?
The exact same
Hey,
thing.
Colonel Compass, how you doing? Welcome in.
Change up anything is if the water's cooler.
Yeah.
You know,
The only time we'll change something up is if the water temperature changes. We might go to a longer leader or a shorter leader, but we don't change nothing, before or after the phases. It's normally the exact same thing.
Yep.
Okay. That's funny. I just saw the comment that you put up here about bass squash. Can't tell you how many blizzards I fished and got real hot bites. He ain't lying, man. I'm not playing. He called me one day. Let's go fishing. You're nuts, bro. It's snowing outside. What do you mean? And I think this is right when I had turned him on to fly fishing. And he's like, come on, man, let's go. It's like, all right. And I was grumpy that morning, and and he's just like, come on, man, kind of dragging me along. And we get out there and freezing our little butts off, or my little butt, and his big butt. But freezing our tails off out there. And sure enough, man, it was in the middle of a blizzard, and he just kind of looks at me, and I saw that perfect cast. You just kind of know that perfect cast sometimes. I just saw everything hit the water right, and right when I just kind of looked over, that bobber dropped, and I was like, oh, I'll be damned. Bass squash wasn't lying, man. He can catch it any time of the day.
Yeah.
So,
and see, like I said, I used to do a lot of bass fishing. And went to catfishing. I used to do a lot of tournament bass fishing, and I've done the exact same thing. I kept records. I've kept everything because, every year, you receive floods. You might not receive floods, but around here, a lot of our rivers, they flood a lot, during the summer because we might get a hurricane or, several days of rain. So that river's constantly changing year after year. It's never going to be the exact same because when you get higher water, it's going to push that structure, different locations. You kind of got to learn it all over again. But yet, if you have them records to go off of, it gives you that head start. Okay, we started here last year. Let's go from here and let's relearn it and make sure if it's different or not, so you can save yourself some time.
Yeah. So sometimes go back to the basics. Sometimes you have to go back to it.
Yeah.
We are out of
we're near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm out of NC too. I'm out of Hickory. Hickory NC. Yes.
We are out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Internal compass of NC team. We stick together.
I don't think I've seen that. Is that a new?
That's somebody new. I ain't never seen them either. Yeah.
Welcome, y'all.
They've been in.
See, that's what I love.
Oh yeah, they have been in several chats, and they've been real good about chatting with people. And
I love
they're starting to come in, and people are starting to know. They came in about a week ago, I think, on I think it was Big Matt's or Coyotes Live or something like that, and they was trying to say the first name, and they said international. I said no, it's internal compass.
Yep.
And I told them, I said that's a new name, and they've been coming around and get involved in chat, saying hi to everybody.
Okay.
Nice.
And stuff.
Alvin Lewis, hello. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to write that down. We
definitely gonna have to look that up too ourselves.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
He said he's new to the YouTube community.
Well, you're part of the family now.
Okay.
All right. Just about an hour and a half down the road from us.
I love going there. Yeah.
Internal. Okay.
They got some good bass fishing at Lake Walkmall. It's a shallow lake. It's a little bit shallower lake, but in some area, a lot of the areas up there.
When I was little, we used to go and swim across it because we did that every year.
Yep.
Internal compass of NC. Where are you located in North Carolina? Where are you?
They said they had a house on Lake Waccamaw.
Yeah, I was like, holy cow. That's so. Hope it might be somewhere else. I do not know. I was born in Wilmington. Okay, so that's not far. It's about an hour and a half.
So they know what good barbecue is.
Yeah, you're just about what 2 hours from us, Apache.
Yes.
Morning, Sandy.
Yeah, about
welcome in.
About 2 hours.
I'm so glad you made it in. Yeah, it's morning time in Australia.
Australia. Yes, Sandy Toes. Hello, hello. Live in Clayton at the moment. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Clayton.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting up Watery and all kinds of places this year. So we got a lot of tournaments coming up around that Watery and all them places.
Hey, Sandy Toes.
Sandy Toes. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
everybody.
Y'all haven't checked out Sandy Toes videos. Y'all go do so because she's out there trying to get it done in that big old ocean front she's got up there. And she does catch some fish, and sometimes she's like everybody else. We all get skunked, but it's a gorgeous view. It's a gorgeous beach, and I mean that water is absolutely beautiful out there. And she's got some other videos that are not fishing related, but man, they are awesome. I mean, just the scenery itself. And she is a really, really nice lady. Y'all go check her out. Yeah, she'll teach you how not to fish, but she does catch them. Don't let her fool you. She does catch them. She loves to fish.
We can do that too.
We do that a lot.
We can all teach you how not to catch them sometimes.
Everybody has their days, trust me.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you'll have a couple days skunk streak. Sometimes it'll be a couple months. You never know. I mean, just got to be at the right place, the right time, hit that right spot, and you'll wear them things out. Sometimes you can fish them hot spots you fished before, and you wouldn't even get a bite. I mean, it's just the way it goes.
I told we had Rustic a couple days of not catching nothing, and then we started live. We had three poles or two poles and doubles going. I mean, all kinds of stuff, and
didn't know where to go.
You don't know what to do. I mean, but we all
tried all your best spots and nothing come up. And you say, I don't know what to do now. I mean, just anchor down, throw out, and let it rip.
That's it. You know, though, that's what makes fishing so much fun. If you catch them tons at a time, every time you go, you know, it's to me it can get boring, but you know, it's just the fun of the fight of being able to say, okay, let's hunt them down. Let's see if these things is going to skunk us today. Yeah, they normally do sometimes, but sometimes, you know, we can find them.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I got a lot of messenger messages I got to respond back to. My screen's full of them across there.
Another thing, while we have more people coming in, remember everybody, this video sponsored by Ugly Dog Lures by Goose. So go check him out.
Yeah, somebody can drop his link. I appreciate it.
Yes, please. Go ahead and hold that up again for the ones that can't read fast.
Yeah, him and Mel are some sweetheart people. They love doing what they're doing. They just set up down there and got their booths and everything, and they had it all set up nice and grand. I hope they got down there and they sold out. Sold every one of them. So,
I mean, Goose, he can make anything you can think of color wise. He don't make his baits just 3D. He makes them 4D, top water, crankbaits, rattle traps, deep divers, shallow divers, whopper ploppers, chatterbaits, whisker do's, whisker don'ts, with or without the scooter stick. You name it, he's got it. So,
man,
we need you to do some announcing for us, Apache.
that's my bass man right there. You won't talk about the bass man. That's the bass man right there.
Who was like, wait, what?
Man, he got into chatterbaits, and I was like, "You go, boy."
He sound like that dude off. What's that TV show we set up there? We got Tiz Whizzlers, Rocket Sizzlers, and he's naming off all them rockets.
Hey,
he's up there at that fireworks stand.
Yeah, that's where I got it. Whisker dudes, whisker don'ts. No, snake and sparklers.
I'm from the back roads, man. I'm slow like I fish. I'm just slow.
Oh man, let's see. We got Sandy
Buckman
Toad.
says it's going to be warm this week. Now, if the river will just go down, oh, I hear that, man. That river right now, it's up high. It's up against the levees. The water's about 2 feet deep, all the way out to about the edge of the trees. The catfish are so scattered up in their woods and stuff like that that if you catch one, you get real lucky. I mean, if you catch one, you get real lucky because
Sandy Toad said a good point. Said, yeah, I find it a challenge when you try to read the water and the typical spot produces absolutely nothing, and somewhere you would never pick has a monster sitting in it.
There you go.
Yep.
That's normally how it rolls a lot of the times.
Yep.
The
I
best
always follow the bait
fish.
fish. If you follow the bait fish, normally you'll be right every time.
Yep.
You find where them bait fish are headed. You find that little deep hole. Usually they know that them bait fish are headed that way, and they'll be laying up in that deep hole trying to go up and at them. So if you get ahead of them bait fish and fish that area, most normally you'll catch some great catfish out of there or whatever you're going after, because they're like us. We have to eat. They have to eat. And what do they eat? They eat the bait fish.
That's it. That's it.
Let's see.
I did get a little gas motor for our 2-man bass tender boat so I can get to the places on the river I want to go. Hey, there you go.
That's it.
Nice. Well, they better watch out because they got somebody on the way.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm trying to find the biggest electric motor they got because I'm hate to run that 200 here shortly with the way these gas prices are. I might have to stick about 10 on the back and Rebecca in the middle with an oar or something.
Yeah, hey.
Because when that 200 drinks up that old gas,
get long pole.
Hey, you ever seen like those? You ever seen those videos where they have the hat and it has like a little snack bar, like a little zebra cake hanging in front of it? They're like,
I normally just turn my sideways and say, I'm wasting money today.
Oh man.
Oh man, gas price, you'd be out there throwing a rope with an anchor, pull yourself up ahead. Go.
Hey,
yeah,
hoist you up a sail. You're gonna have to put it. You're gonna have to.
I got a Ford F-350 out there, that 6.7 with diesel, man. I'll tell you, I wish now I had one of them little electric scooters or something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, bro. I know you're paying hundreds in fuel.
Man, I'll tell you what, $20 used to get me up to almost a quarter. Now it just gets me up to the empty mark.
Oh, yeah. That's just enough to make you. That's just enough to make your truck mad right there.
Oh,
wasn't that John Order put a video out? He was filling up his big truck, and he had like very few gallons, and it was like over 100-something bucks. And I'm like, God, man, like 20 gallons or something like that. I said, man, that's ridiculous.
It's going to cost me probably $150 or better to fill mine up.
We have our boat alone is 25 gallons.
Who was it?
It's a lot.
Fields to Water. I think it was Chad. But he drove 700 and like some number miles to go fish that 1v1 or to go fish that tournament thing. And I was like, man, 700 miles. I was like, somebody said in the comments that he probably had to go take a loan out just for that.
No joke.
That's like Rebecca said. Are we going to plan on cutting any of our tournaments out, this year until gas prices get back? I told her no. I said we're just going to have to win every one of them.
There you go, man.
We actually they had a tournament
on
Saturday, and we were like, should we fish this one and try to win this one to have gas money for the next one? And I was like, oh gosh.
But it's like them YouTube tournaments they got going all over the place on YouTube. I mean, them tournaments ain't free no more. It's gonna cost you quite a bit to get out there to fish.
Yeah. I know. It's. I told Rebecca, I said, there's a lot of good fishermen out there. Don't take me wrong. I said, but every line has to hit that water. I said, we stand just as good a chance as anybody else. We just got to be in the right place, the right time, and we got to try to win these things. So
make sure you get all your ducks in a row and
Yeah,
dot your I's and cross your T's and make everything's got to come together perfect.
That's it. You got Jeremy Tournament Cats that's going to be fishing this thing with Swamp Donkey and his brother and them.
Now he said that him and Kyle from Swamp Donkey is going out Tuesday and Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to do that pre-fish.
Yeah, we actually, because of my job, it's hard to find help and stuff, and being a diesel mechanic, I'm
man, that's what's up. I'm one of those too.
So
there you go.
I can't get down there, so it makes it. We're already behind the 8 ball when we get there. We're going to get there Wednesday night. We're going to have one day of looking around, and then the next 2 days of tournament. So we can't.
Well, what's this Tuesday and Wednesday thing? Is it the tournament, or are they just seeking out waters?
It's pre-tournaments that they have.
Yeah.
You can win up one. It's a 1 fish per boat tournament on those days, and win up to $1,000. So all them guys is going to be able to check everything out. So like I said, we're already behind the 8 ball, so we're coming in as an underdog and stuff. So that's the way we like it.
Yeah.
Hey, even though y'all coming in as underdog, y'all coming in as the big dog.
That's how we come in. We went to a river last year. We never fished it before in our life.
We always come in quiet.
Yeah, and we came in. There was 55 boats signed up, and we actually won it. We caught our winning fish at 4:20 in the morning. So we actually was able to beat Matt that owns Mad Cats and all that.
That's how we really got to meet Matt. We beat Matt in that tournament. He was sitting first, and we waited to last to weigh our fish in. And when we brought our fish out the boat, he looked at us. What did he say?
He says, "Y'all sandbaggers."
Y'all sandbaggers.
Oh man, yeah.
They were shaking their heads.
Jeremy's going to be fishing Friday and Saturday too, right? Now Jeremy's going to be fishing Friday and Saturday too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, we're staying in the same. Jeremy and me, myself, and Rebecca, and
we're going to stay together.
We're staying together, so that'll be a trip in itself. So we might have to do some lives, while we all at the little room there, and we're gonna try to fish it right there. So we're gonna be staying on the sand. So we might have to figure something out.
I don't think these boys are going to sleep though. Oh, Jamie.
Where?
Fox Hunter, Bass Squatch. Where do you live in Tennessee? I live in Tennessee, in Mid and West Tennessee and Kentucky line. I live in Stewart County, Tennessee. Stewart County, Tennessee, Kentucky line of Tennessee, West Tennessee.
Hey, Left, do you have 2 devices?
Jay Fox must be far from me.
Somebody asked for your link if you want to post your link down there. I don't know if we have any moderators.
I don't know if I can.
I put this link up there. Somebody will just take it and put it on.
Yeah.
I definitely saw that. I was looking at that and I was trying to figure out how to.
Yeah. Telekinesis, man. I was looking at you.
Yeah, we have a home up in Tennessee right there near Gatlinburg also, so we love going up in that area. I think we're going to go up to the Cattapaloosa, to the convention center when they have it right there in Gatlinburg this year, because I had to work, so we were unable to make it to Kentucky, so we're going to go to Cattapaloosa.
Y'all going to have to let me know when y'all go up there to Gatlinburg. A buddy of mine has a cabin right there on the New River near Galax, Virginia.
Yep.
So I mean, there's some really good fish in there too. I mean,
yeah, we normally take we'll normally take our boat up there and go to Douglas Lake and places like that in Tennessee, and do some fishing up in that area.
Miss Rebecca looked up at the corner. Miss Rebecca just like,
I love Douglas Lake. He knows I love Douglas Lake.
I think I still have some mods in here, some moderators in here. If you would, can you drop Carolina Real Screamers link? The Laugh Channel link and Apache Adventures link and Internal Compass link. Internal Compass is new to YouTube, and like I said, he's been going around to other channels meeting everybody. They're getting around, and they seem real nice, polite. They have good conversations with people and stuff, and they even contribute to some of the chats and stuff like that. So we want to show this love and welcome him in, and
Yeah,
Just
fishing with Basquatch too. I mean, it was good
have a good
meeting you
time.
today. It was really good meeting you today.
Yeah. I can't. All I get is Basquatch out there. There's more to it than the name than Basquatch.
Fishing,
Let's
yeah,
see.
fishing with Basquatch.
Yeah, because he ain't commented in a little bit. So, well, thank you, Sandy, for doing that.
I don't think I'm gonna
Y'all,
hold this up enough.
and sponsored by Ugly Dog Lures. That's one
Yeah,
link I like to drop quite regularly because that is our sponsor.
just
And
go hold it up, man.
We definitely gonna have to check them out ourselves. I know Rebecca wants to do some fishing and some bass fishing, different things, so we'll go check them out too.
Yeah, I'm pro at
I
that.
mean, you can go to Walmart or Academy or wherever and try and get some of those lures that they have, but some of the colors they have are so weird and just off colors that don't match your waters. And that's the thing about Goose. He makes it look so realistic. I mean, even the eyes, they glitter, they glow, and everything. I mean, it looks so realistic. He held one up and he had it in his hand. I swear, I thought he just grabbed a fish out of a tank and just. It looks like this fish right here. I mean,
yeah, he's got one that looks like what is it, Apache? A bluegill, a sunfish, got the orange belly.
Oh yeah, it looks like a red-eared sunfish.
I guarantee you, if you used to throw that dude around some stuff where there's some flatheads, I guarantee you a flathead would nail that thing.
Hammer, man. I'm telling you,
because it looks just like a bluegill. I mean, it's his stuff. Now he don't make the lures; he just gets them in and he paints them to specs that everybody wants.
Yeah,
and
he just gets the blank.
Colors.
That's all he gets is blank.
Yep, and he uses
any color scheme that you want, you can get it.
And he uses good quality, high quality treble hooks on these things.
Oh yeah,
razor sharp. And I'm telling you, you go check him out. He's got his own packaging. He's got his watermarks on it, so you know it's the Ugly Dog's lure. It's got his watermark on it, and he's just a all-around awesome guy. And he goes lives. He does premiere lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
So,
but he'll be there painting them and making them.
And watching.
Yeah, I mean, watching him do it, it's pretty cool.
And guys, I will say this: all these companies out there mass producing a lot of these lures and stuff. They don't take the time and really show these lures the details and stuff. And when you get someone smaller, like us, this here, a company would mass produce this probably within 30 seconds. We got maybe 8 to 10 minutes in each one of these. And we take great pride. And that's just like, with his lures, he's sitting there, he's got detail, he's taking his time, and that makes it even better. So, not buying from big companies, not knocking them, but buying from, the smaller people, definitely help them out. But yet knowing when you get their product, it's 100% the best they can do. And knowing you're getting that 100%. So check them out. That's for sure.
And on this show here and on my channels, I always try to promote small businesses, and because it's just the big corporations don't care; they're after the money, so they mass produce them, and you go in there and half the things are not right. They're just not what they should be. Yep. And you take a small business that's starting out, they really want to do what's right and do it right the first time. So if you need some good dragon weights, these folks right here at the bottom of the screen right here, give them a holler. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed because they got multicolors for whatever your favorite color is. That's the colors they got. And
like
I'm telling you, go check them out. Yeah, and the rod and reels. Go check the rod and reels out. And if you're looking for a rod and reel, go check your Mad Cats out. I'm telling you, man.
There you go. There you
Orange
go.
Crush is awesome.
And tell Carolina Real Screamer sent you over here.
I don't know the name of Miss Rebecca's there, but it's purple and pink. It looks, but it's a nice looking poultry. It's very rod.
But yeah, Rustic, you got to support these small companies, man. They need it. They need the love. Showing the details in their work is what they stand by, and that's like us. We want to give that customer quality, and that's just like your sponsor, my friend. He's out there doing the same thing, giving that customer, when he sends that lure out, the best that he can do.
Now, I don't know if Carolina makes baits, but they do make the dragon weights.
Yeah, we just make drifting weights. We don't have baits.
Yeah, I got out of that one.
Dragon, we call them dragon weights, but they're called drifting weights.
We call them everything.
I got out a lot of that stuff when I left the bait and tackle shop. I left a lot of that stuff behind. I used to do custom rods and repair reels, and I had my own bait that I made for catfishing and all. I just don't have the time for it. But me and Rebecca, like I said, we do these drifting weights every night, and that's who knows. There might be more to come.
You make a store near me. I'm working for you, buddy.
If these things take off, I can tell you, I might leave the job behind and retire and do this full time. We might bring some other stuff out.
You ever seen that movie? There's a movie, Wolf on Wall Street. He's like, I'll quit my job right now and I'll work for you.
Yeah, Basquatch. We appreciate you coming in. It was good to meet you.
Basquatch. Thank you for stopping in.
And, you're welcome in anytime.
Internal compass of NC said
good quality
Carolina root creamers if y'all make baits.
Yep. If you're looking for good quality catfish bait and you fishing in the lakes and more calmer waters, and you're looking for a new type of stink bait, hit up Lance McCouga, the Hawaiian fisherman. He's sponsored by Jules Stink Bait, and that's some awesome stuff. You go check his videos out of him demonstrating how well this stuff stays on the hook. You'll be surprised what he does and to show you how well this stays on the hook, because I was surprised. I thought he was gonna get slapped in the face, but he didn't. But and then if somebody would drop down his tackles link, he makes some awesome tackle, and if you tell him what you're fishing for and how you like the stuff you made up, he makes it all kinds. This is a 150-pound Santee Cooper rig with 3-inch swivel with 3-inch cigar float, and it's got a 24-inch leader on it. And I'm telling you, go hit him up. It's his packaging's got Wildcats rigs. It's got his email on there. It's if I can get that moved out of the way, it's downeasttackle@gmail.com. Go check that out and give him a holler if you want some good quality.
Patsy, we're always looking for some of those to come on board, if you know what I'm saying.
And when I come down there, I will be bringing these with me.
Yeah,
bring them. We will do it. We will do a special night and show on YouTube and TikTok of those also.
I got you. I can read your mind. I got you.
I'm gonna bring down and see what they do in them big old blues down there.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we don't have catfish rigs like this down here at all.
Yeah.
And I know people that's tried to make them and stuff like that, and they would just rather buy them and make them. They said they could get them a lot better quality if they buy them, but I'm gonna try to run them for him. So we'll see what it turns out.
If you watch Down East on his channel, he actually hooks up a rig to the back of his car and pulls his car across his parking lot with his rig.
Oh, we have another Rebecca in the house, Rebecca Davis.
So that right there, I mean, that's strong. That's heavy duty strong.
Hi, Rebecca.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, Rebecca.
Rebecca and Rebecca. Yeah, I will be using these right here, but first I got other plans. And then once I get done with those plans, if our waters get right, I will be using them here, but I will be bringing them to South Carolina, trying to try them out on them blues down there and to see if we can't get hooked up on them. And we're going to try to, we're going to try to wear them out. That's just point blank simple. We're going to try to wear them out.
We definitely going to put a hurt on. I don't care if
I don't believe we're going to wear them out, but we're going to try.
Hey, but I mean, down east don't just have the the pre rigs. Oh man, hold on.
Hey,
But,
Chad. Hey,
you got
Backlash. Welcome in.
different size circle hooks.
There you go.
Yep.
Different size ones. But he also has all the way up to. I mean, he's got way bigger ones than this. These are just small ones. I mean, but these are. Oh, holy cow! Hold on.
Nice.
But he's got some bigger, beefier. I mean, these things are thick,
Monster.
thick
I'm
monster.
going to use those on my drops off the front, my drift.
Yep.
Off the front. I'm going to use them bigger ones they sent me. I don't think they're circle hooks, but they're perfect for what I need for them to grab onto, because it's going to be a lot of pressure once they hook up on that, because there will be no drag on it, and it's just going to be straight pole bend down. And that way I can just let it drag a little bit, get it out of the deal, and bring them up. And I think those are going to be awesome for that. Big Chad's in the house.
Oh, and he also uses heavy duty swivels too. He don't play around with the swivels. The swivels are like heavy duty. So people are worried about, they're like, hold on, what is it? He crimps it. He crimps his rigs. He don't hand time. He crimps them.
Yeah, and the way he crimps them is, if you look at how some of the others crimp, they crimp them things down till they almost cut the line. He crimps his in a way to where it does not cut the line, but you can't pull that line out either. I mean, it is in there, so you ain't got to worry about that.
I know he doesn't do it, but I mean, you're gonna have to, if you want to go look at it, do research yourself, go research it. But
when you bring them down, Rusty, we're gonna put them to test. I can promise.
But these rigs right here will last a long time,
and we'll do a live show on them and everything, and we'll definitely show all his tackle. That's for sure.
Well, you ain't gonna have to wait for Rusty, because like I said, I got you.
He's gonna be using them. He got some, and he's gonna be using some.
No, I'm not gonna use them. They gonna use them. They gonna use them.
Well, because I got a funny feeling that our river's not gonna get back down right for at least 2 months. So, I mean, it's that messed up right now. I haven't seen it this high in a very long time, and I don't see no signs of dropping real fast. The last time they dropped it real fast. This time they're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna keep coming up. So I will be definitely coming down there, and we'll be throwing in some of them deep holes down there to see how they pan out. And
we're gonna have you some mad cats to use when you come too, my friend.
Oh, I plan on using some of them orange crush you got, man. My hands are on them. I'm telling you.
I hope
caught a 68-pound flathead on my bumping rig. That's awesome. I'd like to catch a 10-pound flathead. 5 pounds the biggest I've ever caught.
Our flatheads here lately has been playing hide and go seek with Rebecca over here. So we've been hitting them blues up. Rebecca's over there like, man, come on, guys. I know your flatheads are here, so come on. You might as well come out from hiding. I'm gonna be here when you do. So
they're just waiting.
Well, how well did y'all do in your secret hiding spot where you can't get no signal?
I wish we could take you guys.
Man, y'all wasn't doing no good where you was at, and then y'all moved, and y'all said you was catching back there.
I tell you, I think we have to order the sunshine a day ahead of time in order to have it shining on that spot when we get there. So
that's how it is. You gotta ask it a day in advance.
I told her, God, I hate not showing fish, but sometimes, you just the service just don't work where we go sometimes, and it's a good ride upriver. So,
what's that he said? Epic will test monster cats. I sent him. Oh yeah, man, them dudes. I mean, Epic catches a lot of big fish. He's very knowledgeable about what he does,
but you're gonna have to remind him.
Like everybody else, he has to search to find them. I mean,
you're gonna have to remind him to use your rig.
He knows about where to go. He knows about which side of that pile he needs to fish on. And he knows if he puts the time in, he's going to pull something out of there, and it's going to be, actually epic. I mean, it's going to be big.
That's it. And Rebecca loves Epic. I mean, she loves watching.
Awesome.
She's just like Epic studies the flatheads. Rebecca, she puts that time into actually studying our tournaments and stuff like that and fishing, because Rebecca loves her flatheads. Don't get me wrong. She loves them to death. And she loves watching Epic with that stuff. So she's always teaching me, because I'm old school. I'm like, okay, I know what to do to catch these things. And sometimes Rebecca's like, well, you're not doing it right.
As I'm flipping my page, just going, Jamie, it ain't gonna work, buddy.
Well, Epic said rule number 11 says this. I mean, you're breaking rule number 3 and 4 right now.
Well, the other day, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I take pride in fishing. I want to catch fish, but Rebecca begged me. She says, just listen to me one time.
Sometimes me and Jamie, when we go fishing, I'll let him have his day, and then I tell him, next time, let me just take it. Let me just do it. It's so hard for him to set back sometimes. He always wants to get into it. I'm like, calm down, buddy. Let me show you. Let me show you.
All right, now
you gonna learn today.
Don't make
you gonna learn today.
But shit, I did listen to her. She took me into this creek, and it made sense.
No, a long time ago, Jamie, well, we love to fish creek mouse. We love to fish creek mouse, you know? And he told me, it's this one creek. It is this one creek. He hates this creek. And I said, Jamie, let's just go in there and catch some brim. Let's catch some brim. He hates this creek, y'all. We went into that creek and he was brim fishing, and all of a sudden you hear, shoo, I threw out a cat rod. I did, and not even 2 minutes later, bam, and it was just hit. He loves that creek, y'all. He named it Rebecca.
You know that.
All right,
that
Sandy. Be careful out there. Take care.
You have that walk of shame.
Big Skip's in the house.
Yeah. Like,
I put my head down and just bowed to her and said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's all,
Love
all you
that.
can do,
There you go
man.
with it. All right, Dowdies. Take care, buddy.
All right, he said I'm gonna run down these later, but dude, he said when I was okay. Sandy, see ya.
When I was 15, I
Internal
caught my
Compass
first.
said, do y'all
shrimp
use down scan?
Sandy, thanks for dropping the links.
Yes. We use every scan there is.
Up, down, left, right. It
I
don't
even
matter.
hang her off the side of the boat with her head in the water.
I snorkel down there.
Yeah.
If I know that would work, I'll be holding her feet up.
Yeah. What do you see?
But
He's like, wiggle your right toe if there's a fish. I'm like, okay.
I told her if we can get lucky, and all jokes aside, if we can get lucky and maybe pull out, and the good Lord bless us with a couple of tournaments, I'm looking at wanting to invest in maybe a live scan, and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to look into some of that.
You're definitely gonna have to win tournaments for that.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to win some for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that thing's
hey,
not
y'all,
cheap, but you
y'all
get
got it. Y'all have the gear, knowledge, the teamwork ship, if you want to say. Y'all have all that pat down. I mean, there ain't no reason y'all can't do it. I have complete faith in y'all.
It takes a lot to come into, you got to have that perfect storm.
Yeah.
And, the good Lord's always, we always do a before prayer before any tournament. That's always something we've always done. We give thanks to the man upstairs, for looking over us and for blessing us being able to be there. And, you got to give that thanks to the man upstairs, first of all. And, we've been very blessed. We really have. And with this, beautiful woman beside me, I mean, that's even more of a blessing. And, we've with a lot of good friends, with y'all, and, it's been unbelievable. It really has. So we got a lot to be thankful for.
Oh, and then the ride's just starting. I mean, you're just getting started. I mean, the ride's just getting started. And if it's fun now, it can only get better.
That's it.
It's like I said, we're wanting to run. This is just part of a group right here that we're wanting to run fishing into a new direction. We're wanting to bring it, what I call, out of the old into the new direction with this thing.
That's
and
it.
So, I mean, you can expect great channels from this one here, Apache Adventures, Carolina, Jamie, just doing a great job with Rebecca and them. They just get it done. Watch out for them. Swamp Donkey, they're new and upcoming. We expect to see great things from them. Jeremy Tournament Cats, watch out for him. And y'all better watch out for Lance Kuga because he said he's got some things upcoming too. He's fixing to change it up too.
Yep.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Because I mean, I'm not sure how many people here in the live went and they, watched whenever we were out there carp fishing. But every time they had a carp up there and I was spitting out what the weights were, like 20 pounds, 20, 26, 27 pound, 23s, 20s. I mean, they were going hot bites. So, I'm going to start getting into that a little bit more this year. I mean, we did land a 20.9 on camera. So, I mean, hey, that's just the beginning. I was round number 1. I mean, we got a lot more tournaments to come. So,
yeah, when is your next tournament for that carp deal? I really liked it. I mean, it was slow that night, but your warmer weather and warmer nights make that water warmer. It's going to make them more active and for them bigger ones to come out and play. When's the next one?
Hopefully next Saturday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Depending on how many people, they only have 50 slots, and I think they'll open it up on Wednesday is when the entries are. So
when I tell you what, partner, Sunday night when I come in here, I want you to be like this. Man, we tore them up. I caught a 30, 40 pounder.
Yeah.
We hit it on the money.
I hope, man. I hope too.
Because we'll let you go over and sleep because we know you're tired. You've done tore up the carp.
Because I mean, it was rough, man. We only landed that one, but we can go back maybe next week, and the bite can be different. I mean,
oh yeah,
they can. You never know.
Yeah, it's just tell your dad-in-law there to turn that nose off on that little scooter. Don't get there so quick.
Oh yeah, yeah, for real. You ain't lying. Hey, Cody just came in.
There like a few seconds later, they would have won that.
Yeah,
on the next round because nobody caught nothing that next 30 minutes.
Jamie, they were doing 30-minute, $150. It was $40 to get in. Every 30-minute for big fish was $150 payout.
Wow.
My father-in-law got there literally on the last second, and they counted that for the previous 30 minutes. Yeah,
and they missed it
and it was a 20.9. If they would have counted that for the 30 minutes after, we would have had that big fish. So we got shunned out of that one.
Wow. I think they missed it by a pound.
Yeah.
And they counted for that. And then the next 30 minutes, I think the only thing was checked in was 16 point something pounds.
Yeah. So either way, we would have. I mean, we got messed up out of that. We were so close, but yet so far, man. 1 pound difference.
See, a lot of people knock at carp tournaments. Oh, that ain't catfishing. That's just old carp. You catch them anywhere. Hey, carp tournaments and carp fishing is a new thing. It's coming up. I mean, people have been doing it for a long time, but it's really getting popular.
Yep.
And some of these tournaments, like the one they're doing, they're paying $150 out every 30 minutes if you turn in the biggest fish. All right. I mean, some of the payoffs are getting pretty good. Yeah. And there's a lot more people getting into them because I have Facebook. And I have friends from Pennsylvania. They get in them carp tournaments at Pennsylvania, and they show pictures of some giant carp that they catch. And they said, and I've caught them before, some big ones, and they fight. I mean, they fight.
Yep.
So, I mean, last year before I had this whole channel going on, man, I mean, I've landed some 20s, 23s, 25s, 26. 26.4 was my biggest so far. And the thing is, they're like he said, don't knock it, man. I mean, carp, something about carp. There's cat fishermen that go and they think, oh man, it's just a carp. That's easy. But then they get out there and start fishing. Then they start wrecking everybody's line up on the bank. Yeah, they start wrecking lines. I mean, there's no way you're controlling that carp. If he's gonna pull on the bottom, he's gonna hug that bottom. He's gonna pull. It don't care if you got 30 pounds, 60 pound line. That carp is strong, man. I'm telling you.
Yep. And that's why I want him to. He's going live. I mean, his dad don't go live, but he goes live and shows it. And I sat there and I was up on screen with him. I was in the background. And he had full picture of it, and I was talking to him and stuff like that, reading chat off for him and stuff like that when he was out taking care of the poles. and it was a beautiful sight at nighttime. I mean, the lights glowing off that water looked like giant sparklers coming up. I mean, just a reflection off of it. It was beautiful.
The lake
out there.
just looked professional. I mean, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
that one,
awesome.
There was a big old carp swimming on top water, and I looked at Rustic, and I'm like, "Man, you see that? You see that fish?" And he's like, "Man, I see it. Right there."
Yeah, it was.
These guys
it
went
was
over there
going-
and netted it. They put a net underneath, and they caught it. They brought it up, man. I swear to you that thing had to be every bit of 40 plus.
Oh, nice.
Easy.
Yeah, it was.
That-
It swam right up to them guys. I mean, it come right across his lines, underneath his lines,
right over my line.
swam to that guy, and you can see it there in the dark. And I'm like, man, that's a big carp going across there.
If anybody goes to my video and checks out the carp tournament, I have the timestamp in the comments, so you'll get to see it. But you won't be able to get to see the fish much because over there the carp is very strict. As soon as you catch those carp, you got to pick them up by net. You can't let them hit the rocks. You got to lay them on this big rubber mat. It's like a big rubber square. You got to put them on that square, and you got to put them in a bucket. It's like a 5-gallon bucket put together, like 2 put together, and you got to scoop them in there, and you got to carry them up to the scale.
Nice.
But I mean, dude, I was telling Rustic, like, yeah, somebody went up there 20 point something, 24 pound, 23 pound. I mean, there's some monsters. There's some monsters in there.
Wow.
Yeah, Apache's learning. Because when his dad-in-law was taking care of the fish, he's learning to get the camera down quick because it's a quick process. I mean, I caught a quick glimpse of it,
quick.
But he's getting better with the camera. But I'm telling you, when they're reeling these dudes in, I seen them reel that thing in, and when they got it up, I seen it at top of water. And I seen it was a big one, and you can see it real good.
Man.
But that's going to be my next thing is going to be, trying to, because whenever you get there, you have your own shed, your own shack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get it's one of those phone holders that come with the little bipod, the legs fold, and you can wrap around like a pole or whatever. So that's what I want. So I can just, post it up and hold it there and leave it at the angle.
Yeah, we just invested in one of those. We actually wanted the selfie stick style new light that we just got, the compacts.
Yeah,
and, it has helped us tremendously. We tried it out, I believe, when last weekend was the first time. But we wanted the selfie stick so we could put it out the way, don't have to worry about it, falling over in the water, and it's just a game changer.
It is. It really is.
And that's
gonna be my next investment.
It comes with a spot where you can put it in the ground for just like bank fishing and everything also. Wow. And it was like 7,000 lumens or something.
Ours is 10.
Or 10,000, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the lumens. That's bright.
Yep.
It's so weird to be fishing with that light.
Yeah, because normally we like.
I'm dark. I want everything dark.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like.
Oh, yeah,
go ahead.
If y'all haven't seen their videos where they got the lights out and they got the certain lights on and their poles illuminate, man, it is nice at nighttime. They can see their poles good. We can see them good. And whenever they get a fish on, you can tell it, boom, lights come on and they're on it. I mean, just like that.
I mean, they look.
Now, let me ask you guys something. Is there a link somewhere can go to contact you for your drifting weights, or you just contact you through?
Yes. So right now it's easier to go on Facebook at the Carolina Lake Weights to get us. We're hoping by the end of this month, maybe the first week of April, our website will be up, which is the Carolina Lake Weights.
Yeah, Rebecca, she's finishing up with all the details. She's designed this web page. She's done it all. So she's had to read on how to do all this stuff. So it's going to be, where you can go on there. You can buy 5 packs. You can order whatever you want, you can order it. So it'll send it straight to us. We'll get your order. We'll get them shipped right out to you, hopefully the next day, if all the inventories. So we've got it that shows us the inventory when it gets low, everything. So,
man, there you go. Y'all are on the roll, man.
We're trying.
Fist bump, y'all. Fist bump. Rebecca, fist bump. Man, you getting it. You getting it? I'm telling you.
You get all the fist pumps.
I'll give you with you, man. I'll give you with
That's right. And a high five.
Her hands are softer.
you. I mean, that's awesome. Y'all getting their own webpage and just being able to notify like that. Because I mean, a lot of times it's like, oh, just email me, and then the email gets lost and so much.
Well, I want to give a shout out because without Jeremy, he has helped us put so much time and effort in our drifting weights. He is our pro staffer for our drifting weights. He's very well deserved. He's the pro staffer. He's
that boy puts time on that leg.
I mean, he tests these things out even more than what we do because we're from the river. We've got a lot of time in develop, but I'm gonna tell you what, man, Jeremy he's awesome. If he just constantly drifts and
he's so honest.
Yeah. And he's very honest. When we were doing this, I said, I want to know 100%.
Yeah, post up the Jeremy Tournament Cats on there.
Yeah.
And y'all go check him out. And I think I don't know if he's went live tonight. I think he's just shooting the video.
He went live.
He did go live. I think he's
on Avid's channel right now.
He's on. Yeah, he said. I think he caught a 10-pound flathead on live tonight.
Did he?
Yeah, I guess that's what he was just texting me there. And
what's the shame? What the shame is that when he was live and he was by himself and he caught that monster. I mean, this was no flathead. This was a flat out monster flathead, and he done it all by himself.
Yes,
and he did not get the recognition he deserved. I mean, this young man, like I said, he was out there by himself. He didn't know what he had until it started coming up, and even he was surprised. I mean, he like not got it in the boat pulling over the side, but he finally got it.
I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm getting cold chills just thinking about that.
I tell you, we were watching that, and when I saw that pole take that almost like a right hand turn, I was like, oh.
I literally walked away from the camera just like a couple seconds before, and I heard Jamie just go, Rebecca, and I'm like, I go back and I saw it in my heart. It was just like, that was a fight right there, and to net that fish too, man.
It was. I tell you, that boy, he is something else. I mean, him and his brother and them. I mean, they're all good people. And like I said, with our drifting weights, we could have not done what we've done without his help. I mean,
our first batch we made, he came back and he said, "Let's try this." I was like,
"Let's try this. Let's see how this works, or let's try something." And we did. And I tell you, man, that boy, I give him all the credit in the world. We love Jeremy.
That's good, man. That's good.
Like a little brother to me, so I can't imagine when we all get together this week in Santee how it's going to be.
That's cool, man.
But
and his name says it all. I mean, he don't put that tournament in there behind his name and before Cat for no reason. He fishes a lot of tournaments, and he gets called out by some, but they want to fish on dates that he's got tournaments set up, and he can't do it. And and he loves doing some of the call outs and getting in the tournaments on YouTube, but still. Business is business. You got to handle your business first.
That's it.
And we know Jeremy on a personal level. And when we talk to him privately on the phone, I mean, the boy is so knowledgeable. It is crazy the stuff he can tell you. And 9 times out of 10, if Jeremy tells you to do something, you do it because it's going to land you a nice fish.
And see, that's what you're going to notice this year. A lot of people don't know is, Jeremy's been helping us with the lake thing. He knows the lakes, but Jeremy's actually going to start fishing some of the river tournaments this year, and we're going to be helping him with the river tournaments on what to look for, how to fish, just like he's been doing, with the lake and stuff. So Double Trouble is coming to a water near everybody somewhere.
Not near you, but near everybody.
Yeah. So Jeremy, he's the one that I told Rebecca, I said, I ain't worried about everybody else. Jeremy's the one I'm worried about this coming weekend, him and his brother.
I know. You told Matt, and that everybody's like, are you sure you got all the other people? No, I'm worried about them too.
Yeah. The boy knows his stuff. I mean, granted,
Jeremy's going to give a lot of people a run for their money this week.
Yeah.
Telling you.
Yeah, and you talk about somebody that's passionate about fishing. Jeremy is, and somebody who's even more passionate and serious about his fishing, and that's his brother Kyle.
Yeah.
Now, when they're in that boat, him and Bethany, when they're in that boat fishing, Bethany, she's taking care of the chat, conversations, stuff, reading them out like that. But and he's constantly looking at his poles, and he's responding back to, but he's constantly eyeballing them poles. And as soon as that pole gets boom, they both drop what they're doing and they're on it,
The other day when they were out there fishing and that wind was kicking, I private texted them. I said, yo, it's time to get off that lake. And they sat there fishing. I was like, oh my God. He was like a Labrador retriever, eyes on those poles. And I'm thinking, oh God. Woo.
Well, I thought Bethany was going to, she went to one side of the boat. Next thing she went running to the other side. I thought she was going to go over. At one time, I was like, man, if it wasn't for that console there, she'd have been gone. Because she fell right over that console like that boat was rocking.
And that's like Rebecca, y'all. I mean, I couldn't do. She makes me look good. I'm just telling it the way it is. She really makes me look good. I couldn't do it without her. I mean, this girl is pulling up 25-pound anchors off the front. She's pulling up the 25-pound anchor off the side. I don't have to worry about bait. She's got bait cut. She's throwing them on hooks. She's got weights ready. I mean, she's what makes me look good. And
hey, big brother Matt.
So that's how it is. That's what I like, and that's what I'm ready to see in these tournaments. I mean, I'm just ready to see all that. I'm ready to see the partnership. I mean, y'all reading each other's minds. I mean, like you said, what you're expecting, what your expectations are, she already is doing it. She's one step ahead of you.
And
she knows what you're going to do, and she knows what you're going to say.
What scares me is she knows me so good.
You see Jamie over there throwing out that cut bait.
Yeah.
Rebecca's looking around like this, and she goes over and waits for him to move his foot. She'll raise that box up, reach and grab that live bluegill. There you go, boy.
That's the money fish,
you know
right
what she's
there.
Going after.
I mean,
that's the money fish. I'm just going after the action. She's going for the money fish. So yep. I mean, and what scares me is she knows me so good. Before I think I ever get frustrated, she already tell me, calm down. You're going to get frustrated already before I ever do get frustrated about something. So it's.
And then when you end up frustrated, you're sitting there even frustrated because you were right. You're like, dang it.
Yeah, whenever he starts getting frustrated or something, she knows when to break out that little bag of frogs and hand it to him.
Yeah, if you can see,
he's good.
If you can see behind the scenes, sometimes she's ready to football tackle me off the back of the boat. Sometimes, so.
And that's why I don't sit at the back of the boat, because when those rods go down, he's like in formation. He's coming for it. And I'm like, oh my God.
Get away. I've seen you run up there a few times yourself.
Yeah. That's my domain. She's got, what you don't see is the camera don't show all the poles around the side of the boat, but the ones at the back you get to see. So that's my little domain. So when the ones at the side of the boats, the rods bend over, it's in the water. That's all her. That's what I love watching.
I'll be right back.
I'd rather watch her catch the fish than me anytime.
There you go.
There you go.
Miss Valerie couldn't say it. There you go.
I absolutely love a man who shows
that's the thing, man. I'm not too afraid to admit, when I see something like that. But Miss Rebecca, I bet she'll outfish my butt any day, anytime. I bet you that.
Well, she's got the Iron Cat coming up. She's taking on all the men. So she's got the Iron Cat. So that's coming up. We're gonna see how that works out, because she won the woman's Iron Cat. So she's gonna get to take on a lot of the big dogs. So we definitely gonna
I'm going after that Potomac again.
Wait, I hear the potato.
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna.
It's gonna be a great show.
Yep. I'm gonna watch it like I did last time and just cheer her on.
Yeah, Cody, I'll be watching that video here later on.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching that.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh man, I can't wait to see it too, because they're gonna they're gonna joke around with her, kidding around with her stuff. But when she starts pulling in them big giants, they're gonna think, "Whoa, wait a minute here now."
I was reading through my old
Most of them
notes.
gonna be like, they're gonna be like two stands fishing when he was up there when they was catching them fish when he was in that Walmart bake challenge deal, and he's gonna be like.
And I'll say this, guys, you never know where we're going to be. We could be down here or we might be sitting on the Potomac.
We
You
might
never
go
know.
there.
That's a scary thing.
we just might ride by them.
We're just gonna see him in the background. Hey, losers!
I'm gonna win. That's my fish.
And
You might
check
see us
out
in
that
Alabama,
video of
you
wolf
never know.
dancing. If Coyote says wolf dancing is funny, it's going to be funny. Y'all gonna need to go check that out. It's on the Right Strapping channel.
Now, Jamie, you ain't saying all that now. You know, because of the whole 2v2 thing, huh? He's like,
What I'd like to see is
yeah, I'm waiting for that.
what I'd like to see is Rebecca and Bethany versus Jamie and Kyle.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
we talked.
That's what we were talking
that.
about, the 2v2. That's why I was saying. I hope he ain't just saying all that because of that 2v2.
We actually talked about that this week, and she's already said that I'm having to find the ride in a different boat because her and Bethany's gonna have our boat. So yeah, that's coming. It's coming.
Hey, at least you didn't say that you know, like, oh, well, you're gonna have to take a little dinghy, a kayak, or an inflatable.
No. So me and Mr. Swamp Donkey looks like we're gonna be fishing together. I'm gonna try to finalize everything while we down in Santee this week. Try to get that finalized because I know Rebecca's wanting to work on her 80s tournament sometime.
Yes.
But the way our schedule is, it's hard to sit down and do a lot of stuff right now because of so much work. Working 10.5 hours a day, coming home, building drifting weights until 1 o'clock in the morning. So she loves Bethany to death. She says we're gonna take y'all guys on, and so I'm gonna have to get with him down there this week and tell him that we got to face the girls, and they might end up beating us. So
yeah, I was about to say, talk to the devil when he shows up.
Oh, what's up, buddy? What's up?
Speak of the devil and he will show up, man. There
Swamp Donkey, she's in here. We got Kiss in here. Welcome in, everybody.
Kyle and Bethany. Hello.
Yep. So
we were just about Swamp Donkey and Miss Swamp Donkey.
Yeah, Rebecca loves Bethany to death, and she says we're going to beat y'all guys. So it's coming. Looks like we got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, and Rebecca said she'll be right back. She had to run and do something right quick. She'll be right back.
Yeah, she's got kids in there and stuff, but she'll be right back. But she's already told me I've lost the boat for the night, so I'm gonna have to find hey guys, I'm gonna have to jump on the boat with you, and Bethany, I guess, is getting on the Sea Ark with Rebecca, and oh boy, turning them girls loose with the Sea Ark. Holy cow!
He said, "Holy cow, dude!" Hey, when you stop and say that, like that, that worries me.
I'm gonna have to turn the hat sideways and do a lot of prayers that night.
There you go. You gonna read that?
Turning them girls loose with the Sea Ark is gonna be man.
Hope y'all have insurance.
They gonna find some good fishing. I promise you that.
She said, Miss Swamp Doggy said, "Oh, I love Rebecca too, and we're gonna beat y'all." It's already started.
Hey, y'all listen now. Us boys, we ain't gonna roll over and let y'all just have it. I promise you that.
You know how to beat them, don't you? They're gonna be over there. They're gonna be over on their phones taking care of chat. Oh, y'all gonna just carry a bunch of rocks and throw them in front of the boat, make a splash. They'll be going, "Did you hear that?"
You see that splash? That was a big one.
That's it.
We need to throw out up there.
But you never know. That's the thing where they might end up at. They might take the boat and go cross the lake or something. I mean, and say goodbye. Y'all have fun. I mean, you never know.
I mean, yeah.
I just know it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking.
Well, man, I've had a long day, a very long day. I've been up since 12:30 this last night.
Man,
I just can't sleep, man. Half time I can't sleep for nothing.
I know time
Yes,
is
me
flying
too.
by, man. It's been a blast for tonight, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Swamp Dog said, "Me and you ain't doing that."
I ain't crossing no lake neither, buddy.
Oh yeah, the girls are gonna find those fish.
Yep, that's for sure.
Oh,
I don't know about finding them, but if they're there, I know they're gonna catch them because them ladies can reel in some fish, and they're not scared of them fish. They will grab them fish up in a heartbeat and get them in the boat. I mean, they're just awesome to watch. I mean, both teams will be awesome to watch, and that will be something that everybody's going to be looking forward to. I mean, people that you don't normally see in some chats, they're going to be riding that bandwagon because it's going to be exciting because even they know it's going to be exciting to watch.
That's for sure. That's for
And
sure.
we can't wait for that.
I can't neither. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, it's gonna be, I don't know. We're gonna have to come up with something. But it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, hey, there's Fish Ranch right there. He's almost at 1K. If we can help him out, hey, that'd be awesome. We can help him get over 1K on my show, man. That would be awesome.
Nice.
Me and Apache will be like boom, 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 on that. And man, it's just that close. Oh yeah, you need to go over tonight.
Yep. I can't wait until we all get to feel that feeling one day.
Oh,
That's
we got
for
one
sure.
more. Miss Swamp Donkey said, got you to 999. Do one more.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
One more.
She says, I think she just posted, I was 1K. So looks like he did hit 1K.
Yeah, we need to get him up at least 5 to 10 over if we can.
Yep.
Because that way, he's going to lose 4 or 5.
Yep.
That way he can stay, and that way he can go a week, and then boom, he can get us monetized.
That's
everything.
it. Definitely watch a video, leave a comment also. If you don't, YouTube will take it away. So definitely watch a video and leave a comment.
Yep. And sometimes they say watch 2 videos and leave 2 comments because they just think, well, you're just watching that one and that'd be done with it. But if you comment on 2 videos, it really sets it in.
That's it.
Thank you, Big Matt, for posting that link. And
Yes,
Cody,
definitely.
thank you.
Yep. Thank you so much. Ohio.
Ohio.
Now, there's a young man
Ohio.
that he goes to, I think he goes to church on Sundays, and he can't make it in on our shows, but I've been wanting him on the show. He's 15 and a half. He'll tell you he's 15 and a half. But he loves to fish. He's a very polite young man. And like I always say, they are the future of what we're doing right now.
And I was honored to get to meet with him that day with you, Rustic. He is a very polite guy. And I mean, he's very smart. Yep. I mean, very, very polite. And you don't see a lot of that anymore. But you don't see it, but he really is. Yep.
So y'all need to go check him out. He's been trying real hard to get him a catfish on the line. He finally got him one.
Nice.
And Patchy Adventure, sponsored by Down East Tackle.
I'm just letting people know what we're doing this, man. I just didn't want to say it, so I'm just gonna hold up papers.
Say it, dude.
I don't want to interrupt anybody. I don't want to interrupt no talking.
This show is not controlled. He's not my co-host. He is my partner on this. We both come up with this. So feel free to say what you want to, brother. Just say, hey, Rustic, shut up a minute.
No.
I mean, there's no rules. I mean, we tried to sponsor and help
anybody
promote small businesses. We want to help small channels. Just come on in here and stuff like that. We're different than any other shows that's out there. We don't have a bunch of stipulations for you to come on our show. Come up here, have fun, explain yourself, talk about what you do. Hey, let's have fun with it. I mean, that's what we're here for.
That's it.
You know, you might fish a certain way that I want to start fishing because I never thought about doing that. Well, wow, I never thought about doing it to my line, but I will now. You know, you never know.
That's it.
And you'll meet some great people. I'm telling you about you'll meet some great people.
You know, that's what it's all about, and having a good time and just being able to enjoy the outdoors with that one that you know, take a kid fishing, take your wife fishing. If you don't want to take your wife fishing, take your girlfriend fishing. No, I'm just joking. But seriously. but seriously, y'all, you know, just take someone fishing and just have
fun. Take my girlfriend fishing.
Rebecca's gonna get back that, and she's gonna kill me later. So I got to say that while she wasn't here.
I hear that. That's why I looked over to the door, make sure she wasn't standing at the door going.
Probably looking for the.
Oh boy,
yeah. Her girlfriend. What are you doing in there? Oh, you did, baby. I promise.
Oh man, I
camera go out and all you hear is a smack, smack, smack. Don't even.
He gonna pop his head back in like, hey guys, big old swollen lip and black eyes.
With me, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, just just take a kid fishing and
man,
outdoors, y'all. Really seriously.
Yeah.
I got a couple that's wanting to go with me this year over to skipjack fishing. I took them last 2 years in a row. This is the last year they get to be a kid, and they want to go, and they love that skipjack fishing. I mean, I took them, and I didn't think they'd like it because they expected us to go catfishing or something like that. And once I gave them the poles and told them how to do it, showed them how to do it, they fell in love with it. They said, this is better than bass fishing. I said, we're not sitting here to wait. We are catching fish. And I said, that's why I brought you over here. You know, so you catch fish, have fun. And they had a blast. So every year they've been wanting to go. So every year they get to go.
That's it. That's it.
Just loving life. Not a good idea. Might be able to go with anyone. Yeah, but y'all go check out Ohio Hunting Outdoors. I mean, he's a good kid. I don't say he's a kid. He's a young man, and he's very polite, well-mannered, and he's still learning YouTube. And I mean, just he's not afraid to ask you for, you know, hey, how do I do so-and-so? He'll ask you. Always give him a good, honest answer to the best of your knowledge, please. And like I said, he is the future after us. So, you know, he's shows a lot of promise now. I'm telling you. I mean, he's gonna, when he gets around our age and stuff, he's gonna be doing some awesome videos. I guarantee you that. Then you got Kentucky Outdoors. It's a young man who gets to go places and do things and stuff. He puts out some awesome videos. He's a very young man. I think he's about 13, 14 maybe. And he comes in once in a while because he's got a lot of things going on and stuff, but he makes good videos, and he is also the future of this whole thing. So always support the young ones that come in. Always do. I mean, that's just the way it is. Now, with that being said, what was we laughing about?
I ain't going back to what I said.
I ain't either. My door's still shut, so I'm good.
Oh, man. I'm surprised we didn't see anything fly at him here a little second ago.
Hey, scared me just a minute ago.
Little size 8 woman's shoe just going flying by.
Yeah. She knows how I am. I love to joke around and have a good time. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one there, though, I'm surprised the rod didn't come through the door.
I know. It's like earlier when she was
get your 5-ounce blend.
Guys, I just happened to hear something over my shoulder here, and I looked over it, and I didn't like his ear. She was standing at the door with her head stuck in there. Your grandkids are leaving. You gonna come see them? Yeah, baby.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Don't know how long she was standing there, but she was standing there for a while. I guarantee it. I love her. She's good. She likes to have fun too.
Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, well. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He might. It might not be sponsored by Pepsi, so don't throw copyright on me, please. But he might. It might want to be sponsored by Pepsi. Wink, wink.
We don't have confirmation of this at the moment.
Right now, I'll take any sponsorships as welcome. Just look me up at Carolina Real Streamers.
There you go.
I can
Start
promise
putting products across the front.
you'll get a lot of advertisement. I promise you.
A lot of yeah.
It's like me. You see me turning up a Diet Coke all the time, and I'm like, well, Diet Coke, are you out there? I'll drink a lot of your product. It tastes very well.
That's it. That is it. A lot of them professional, when they go to drink a drink like a cola or water, they always tape them up or cover it up and stuff. Me being a poor man, I'm over here going, hey, Pepsi, look at here. I'm going to get it right here.
I'm hot and I'm thirsty.
I'm not under nobody's got no contract on me. I promise you.
There you go. Oh man.
I don't know about y'all, but I've had a blast tonight. This has been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah. I
hope everybody in chat's had a good laugh tonight too. I hope everybody's doing good.
That's why I like my show when I got guests on. When I got guests on my show, I like to be, kind of serious about it and have a little fun with it for the first hour.
Hey,
after that, let's have fun with it,
That's it.
So, and we've had fun from the start on this one right here. And like I said, I know Shireena Keeping It Real and Thomas from Laughing Cats Fishing. Like I said, they had an emergency matter with the family they had to take care of. So we pray and hope that everything's well and not serious. And, it's just something they can straighten out real quick. I mean, and we just hope it's not real serious. So keep them in your thoughts and stuff and send them some well wishes if you would.
That's it.
So tonight we're just winging it. We've had the Laugh channel up here. It's the first time he's been up on panel, and he's a real good guy. He's got a lot of gumption about him, and he seems like he's got a level head about him. He's got a lot of things. He's got plans coming up, so you might want to keep up with that and see what's going on. He's got him a kayak now. He's armed and dangerous now. Boy, he can get out there on that water.
Oh yeah,
and get them hooks in there. Could be a new kayak channel right there coming up.
That's it.
But he's also about, he's all about good, living a good, healthy lifestyle. He's about working out, staying fit, staying active. And with coming, what comes with working out and weights and stuff is you gotta have. It's all about your mental, man. It's all about your mental.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what he's about, promoting. Family, friends, a lot of love. I mean, that's what we need in today's time with everything going on around the world and everything. I mean, that's what we need, tonight.
Thank you, Valerie. Welcome in, Clyde.
There you go.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
That's a good
one.
When
our resident country singer come in, I had to literally get down here because I couldn't quit laughing. I mean,
had to take out the false teeth. See, reading stuff like that. I mean,
Jamie knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was reading minds and trying to know. I was like, oh.
I was sitting over here like this. I mean, he's a good guy and everything, but that's all he does. He does sing karaoke and stuff like that, and loves to promote his channel. And hey, I'm saying if you're good at it, you love singing karaoke. There's a lot of people out there that like to sing karaoke, and a lot of people like to listen to it. I mean, I even catch it sometime on channel. I'll turn it on and they'll be on there singing karaoke, man. And some of them sound pretty good. I'll just turn it up and I go in there and I start load laundry and stuff like that. Go in there and do some dishes or something and come in here and catch up on my paperwork and try to get done when I get done, man. But
hey, there he is. Yeah, first time fishing adventures. That he goes with Paul Man.
Yep, and he goes out with Backlash, which Backlash came in here a while ago. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I did holler out at him. But yeah, they go out.
Big Matt said
glass.
call him when you get off.
Okay, brother, I will.
Oh man, dude.
I plan on trying to put it in 24 hours today. So they say, how much longer I got till 12:30?
I don't know. I'll probably be snoring by that time.
God, mother.
Man, I don't know what it was. Yesterday I went to lay down, just take about an hour nap. I wasn't feeling too good, and plus it was real cold. And I don't know, 14 hours later I woke up.
He said 14 hours later.
Why couldn't I woke up at 4 in the morning instead of 12:30 in the morning?
That's like when I got up this morning, you know, that time change, I was all messed up. I was like, what? Wait a minute, what happened?
Yeah, that's what I said too. And I said, honey, that's not 12:30, so that's 1:30. The time went up. What? It's not.
He's like, I bet I swear up and down, he probably looked at the time. He's like, did I just time travel?
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. Now I looked at my cell phone. It told me one time, got in the vehicle. It told me another time. I started scratching my head, and Rebecca said, no, you're okay. You're not medicated. It changed time last night. So
I've been telling everybody all week long on lives, hey, don't forget to run your clocks up. This week, Sunday, run your clocks up an hour, run your clocks up an hour. And for Sunday, do it Saturday night, run your clocks up an hour. And you know what? I forgot to run my clocks up an hour.
He told everybody else.
Oh, man.
I bet he told everybody all the way from here to the Philippines. But, I mean.
Eric B, how's it going, brother? That's another great channel to watch. Eric B. He does a lot of things with a lot of teenage boys and kids and stuff, plays basketball down there. I guess it's a youth center or something like that. But I watched a bunch of it yesterday, and some of them boys got some talent on that basketball court, and they're fun to watch. And Eric's cheering them on. And I mean, then he's got Sunday service, cooking Sunday service. I think JV. Is it JV Outdoors?
Yeah, JV Outdoors.
They get on there and they cook, and they have a good fellowship on that. Y'all need to go check out Eric B. He is an awesome guy.
Well, I hate to cut it short, guys, but I've got some poles out on the boat and everything, and I need to bring in the house and everything and get ready because 4:30 comes early in the morning. But I'm gonna run outside and get all my tackle and all back in the house and everything.
You good, man? You good? We really appreciate you being here tonight.
Don't leave this yet. Hang on after I end it.
All right.
Leave, but stay backstage.
All right.
Yeah, me and Apache want to thank everybody for coming in, hanging with us and stuff. And man down, man all the way down. Man,
yes,
all the way down there.
I tried to catch the tripod last second, but it didn't go as planned.
Hey, I was up there fishing. You tell me my video I put out. I think it was on there. I got real lucky. I almost pulled a Freddy. I had it sitting on the bench. The wind blew the tripod over, and the tripod hit the deck, and the phone went over the rail on the water side. And the only thing that kept it going in was the cord going from the battery pack to the phone.
Oh, wow.
Golly. Talk about lucky.
I got lucky. But I want to thank everybody for coming in, supporting us. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show.
There we go.
We had other plans, but it went this route. Maybe we can get them other ones back in line and get them up here again when things get lined out with the family. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And I really hope that y'all enjoyed the show, man. I mean, because we had a blast up here. And yeah, I'm still on, Brandon. And we appreciate each and every one of you coming in. You know, we'd like to thank Ugly Dog Lures for sponsoring the show. And we'd like to thank Lance for being up here, Laugh Channel coming up here, and Apache Adventure sponsored by Down East Tackle. Check it out, Down East. And
that's all I got.
But y'all go hit Jeremy Tournament Cats up. I think he might be still fishing. and I think Avid Fisherman's on.
Yeah.
That's who you need to go see is Avid. Go to Avid's channel. I think that's where Jeremy's at. So with that being said, we hope y'all have a good week. We hope you had a good weekend. Stay warm, stay dry, get out there and get to fishing, get to hunting, do whatever you love to do.
Just be
And
outdoors.
keep it going. And, always remember to get them tails up. And thank you very much for coming in. Y'all have a good evening.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks,
See ya.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Trent. Trent. I got these for Friday.
I'm trying to end the broadcast. I don't know how. All right.